I guess I should get rid of the blue by Eiffel 65. I haven't had a chance to use my freaking chain yet. Keep forgetting.
Gotta use that chain.
Do your chain hang low? Do it wobble to the flow? Does it shine in a light? Is it? Sorry.
You ruined it.
Restart.
Keep that in.
Cut.
Keep that in.
Cut. Oh, we gotta do a little resizing because this one fucked up. Great. Love it. Just fucking love it.
I don't think I was way the fuck down here, was I?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I turned into a bat. I was flying around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fall of Lalorah, episode 11. That's right, we made it to episode 11, ladies and gentlemen. And last week was a combat session against the shaman. And that shaman's name was Nal the Ancient. Now, we almost lost some people. Almost. It could have happened. But thanks to a reflex save, Blandis is still with us.
Yeah.
But we did lose one member. We lost the Panther. Perry the Panther.
He was a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action.
What?
We never actually got a name for
Oh,
the Panther. But
so Perry the Platypus.
Yeah.
Totally missed that one.
So last week's episode, well, I guess I should say the week before, started off with the party finding their way back to the western part of the island and meeting back up with the Elven scout ship, the flying Elven scout ship. They got on board and went to go talk to the captain when they were suddenly besieged by orc vessels further out to sea. And then a shaman, Nal the Ancient, came out of the woods, out of the jungle, onto the beach with his personal bodyguard. And the party set forth from the ship to confront this shaman. And they ended up defeating him, like I said, not without losing a panther that was slowly becoming friends with Stormclaw. Is this the last time we're going to see the panther? We don't know.
I mean, it's kind of dead.
I mean,
Hey, listen. What
Felicia.
magical things happen in the Feywild? Don't you talk ill of my Perry?
That's right.
so is
That's
Perry the
right.
name? Is it the official name?
I guess now because he died, I didn't have time to name him.
Okay,
Perry the
so
pussy.
what happened was...
No, his name is Phil.
Ew.
Phil.
I'm not even going to say it because it's...
Thank
I'm
you.
clearly not feeling all right anymore.
I was going to say Phil the pussy,
Hamster
but...
got it. Thank you. Thank
Do you
you.
want me to hit him? Because, again, I can hit him.
His name is
I'll
Phil.
let you know.
His name is Phil the pussy. And I haven't even started drinking yet.
His name could have been Pound.
Pound
Oh.
that pussy.
Okay, anyway.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to edit this out. We're gonna get like oh.
We haven't been
Okay.
demonetized yet. We should start strong.
Oh my god. We're not gonna get demonetized. We're gonna get removed.
Pussy.
All right. Everybody get their sexual innuendos out of the way.
think Eamon's gonna go
Yeah,
down to
I'm good.
Hooters after this.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Let's see.
Oh,
HP. Oh, he's talking. Still, watch that boat just leave us.
yeah. So, off air, it's a general consensus that the boat's about to leave us.
So, okay, now that the children are gone,
They've been tamed.
Don't take Scar's wolf now. The wolf is still on board.
now
Oh,
the party beat the shaman. Blandis is unconscious. Harry the Panther, or Phil the Panther, is now dead. I need to put this right here.
Tiana is the goddess of love.
Oh, okay. So what we're going to do, that's going to be basically our recap. And right now, you guys are on the beach. I just drank. You want me to drink more alcohol, you have to pay.
ah.
You okay?
Oh, there's so much fucking liquor in that, and it's tequila, and I don't do well with tequila to start off. Ugh.
God, Trent, your profile picture, I just saw it.
Jack
Oh.
Daniels, baby.
It's Jack Daniels.
That's what I'm buying as soon as we get back with the first round at Ostrai. That's if we make it back.
Okay. So, that's not what I meant by paying, Trent, but there's a sound. You pay me $2 through bits, and I'll drink
Well,
more.
I don't have any bits, so that was the best thing I
Your
could
wee
do.
bits.
I don't know what to tell you. You want me to hydrate? I could hydrate for you. That's fine, but I'm not doing it via alcohol.
The
Okay.
skin's water, mate.
Okay. All right. Look.
All right.
All right. Let's focus. You guys are on the beach.
Dude.
Music's off. You guys are on the beach. Blandis is unconscious. And the panther is dead. The panther had risen towards
Right,
the heavens.
So I was.
and
Oh, game's paused.
And disappeared.
I was there.
Yep. So the panther is gone. And there we go. All right. So you guys have a few seconds. I'm assuming somebody wants to pick Blandis up, get him back up and healed. Yes.
Telerian, being in the state that he's in, of just losing his new companion, is just going to start walking back towards the boat.
Okay.
Eamon, being blind, is just going to sit there on his knees and not really say much, just kind of rubbing at his eyes.
Rawl is a bat, and he's going to stay a bat and fly over.
Nice. Good job, Edwin. Or Raging Emperor. Good job.
Hey, sub for sub. Oh, yeah. More or less.
That's awesome. Way to go, guys. Okay, so you're going to be bringing him up, stabilizing him, basically.
Can I do that as a bat?
You could fly over and transform back into your normal form and do it. No, you'd have to be able to take a potion or something, and yeah.
Okay.
And
Looks
don't
like-
forget, last week somebody is permanently blind.
This one.
Looks like it's all up to
Yeah.
you, B.
Right, I can't see. Where is everyone? Are they okay? What's going on?
What do you mean you can't see?
I can't see. My eyes don't work. I cannot see out of my eye holes.
I'm legally blind.
We need a Ray Charles emote.
I'm
Is that
Stevie
motherfucker
Wonder of
waving at
Tieflings.
me?
I don't know what to do.
Does Rye know that it's not curable?
She knows that it's lasting longer, I think, right?
You could probably roll for Arcana.
She,
Yeah,
like, if
you'd
she
have to
trades,
roll. All right, roll me Arcana.
Real quick,
check.
is Blandis stabilized right now?
No.
No one. Yeah, no,
He's
I'm,
on-
I'm
he's
dying.
Yeah,
I
he's
stabilized.
dying.
I stabilized him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Then
say
he's
last time
stable.
he was stabilized with that.
Somebody needs to fucking shove a potion down his throat.
But
Oh, yeah, you
stabilized.
got it.
Stabilized should mean he's at 1 HP. You said he was stabilized.
Okay, then he can get up and get back to the boat.
No,
but
am I wrong? Because I think I rolled like an 18 for medicine or something like that.
I don't remember. I'm
Is
gonna
she still
go-
rolling
yeah.
Arcana?
Stabilized was still
Yes.
0. You're just not death saves, but
We're just gonna say you're at
It's
1
up to
HP.
okay. Well, I'm gonna use
13.
my health potion.
You would know that whatever bespelled him is not usually permanent and is he because it hasn't been that long since it happened. So you would estimate that.
Wait,
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I rolled acrobatics, but I rolled for the health potion.
Oh.
I don't know why I rolled acrobatics.
You would know that it should only last a minute. So you would probably, in your knowledge, say it's not permanent. Your sight should come back very soon.
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
And then you hear from the ship, "Come on, get on the ship. It's working. We're gonna take off." And they're yelling at you to get on the ship now.
Okay. Shit. All right, how do we?
Rye's gonna take Eamon's hand and lead him towards the ship.
Can I come behind him and just like pick him up and start running?
You could.
Pick us both up.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Like if she's holding your hand, you just kind of pick her up with you.
Yeah. Ready.
Okay, is everybody on the ship?
Who goes? Use the ruler next.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Okay, so you guys all get back up on the ship. I need everybody to roll a perception check.
Oh. Hey. 19.
Wow. Wow.
23.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, is that
15 for
everybody?
Eamon.
No, I haven't rolled
Nope.
it. Something's wrong with my character sheet. I'm trying to figure it out. But here, I'll roll it real quick and then.
Why's my
I'm
AC
getting
10?
I'm getting two different songs and boards right now.
You shouldn't. There should be only one. Maybe
There.
refresh the page.
That's what you. I think you did something.
There's
Yeah.
only
maybe.
one, there's only one song.
No, I
playing.
hear it. There's like our battle music's in the background too.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll refresh. I'll come back.
Okay. So
Keep going.
you guys do this over here. So most of you don't pay attention to the corner of the thing. Stay zoomed in. Well, it's the only way I can share this with you guys. So you guys see Pop walking, all except for, I'm gonna say, Troll and Telerian at first, and I'm assuming you guys would point and be like, "Hey, who's that?" And you guys see a humanoid come out of the tree line. He's got a staff, and he's got a tome in the other hand. He's hooded. It's like a fur cloak with some like leather robe armor, and you see this guy come out of the tree line.
Looking dude.
The book is hovering above his hand, and some of you rolled really well, so you almost see like where his mouth is, almost like he's muttering as he's coming out of the trees. And he gets about right here, And
Wait, where? I'm sorry.
He's on the side of the map. He's
Oh,
coming
okay.
through there, and he casts. Hold on, I'm trying to find it real quick.
Oh no.
I have a reaction when I see him coming through here.
Sure.
I'm just gonna fly away from the ship.
Understandable.
He's like, fuck my wolf.
I'm kind of like gonna hover above it, basically.
Would Rye recognize the
Um,
book he's holding?
You could roll a Arcana check.
Damn.
22.
Ooh. The book just seems to be like a tome, from your knowledge, that holds spells. It's really not anything significant.
Basic spell book. So it's not like
Yeah,
a
it just looks
Necronomicon.
like-
It's not a Bible. Nice roll.
Okay, so you guys all hear next to your ears, right here. I've been watching you. I'm coming for all of you.
That's what she said.
And then he disappears out of sight as you guys are floating away on your ship. As the ship is being peppered from the other side by orc arrows from the ships as they were closing in. So as you guys had made your way, sorry, hold on a second. So we're just gonna go here. We're gonna go back here. Okay, so you guys are taking off, and as you guys approached and got onto the ship, you guys noticed that there are orc arrows everywhere. Some of the crew is wounded, and they're being tended to. Some, if you guys were to do medical checks or something, you guys would notice some of them look like they might be poisoned. Minor stuff, stuff that definitely can be handled. As you guys are looking around, you
How are
notice
they
that the captain.
How are they reacting to a fucking tiger coming on the boat?
I thought you said you untransformed. I don't think they care too much at the moment, considering you were fighting the orcs.
Surely they saw him
But-
transform. They know who it is.
Oh no, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I did say that when I prayed. When I went down on my knees, I think I untransformed.
I was gonna say I thought you did as not to.
I think I did.
Okay. They definitely saw you transform, so you're getting some sideways glances, but there's more pressing matters at
Okay.
hand.
I just wanted to see
And
if
did
it's
you-
like a. I wanted to make sure it's not like one of those things that are gonna come out with me blades out kind of thing.
But they have more pressing concerns as you see them on a stretcher. The captain, 3 arrows, one in the shoulder, one in the gut, one in the leg, that he had taken during this little conflict. And the ship's taking off, and the ship's kind of a buzz for everybody that's not hurt. You know, they're tending to the sails. They're removing the arrows from the floorboards. You can see some strapping ropes around their waists, basically to jump off the side of the ship to start pulling the arrows out. So you definitely, some are trying to do maintenance on the ship, and some are taking buckets of water and throwing it off as the ship was taking on water. You can just see that it's a buzz, and the 2 guards that are standing outside, one was the guard captain is standing or kneeling next to the captain, and then gets up and starts walking with him below deck. And as he passes you, he looks at all of you, and who would be the first person out of the group to be standing out front, like looking at the captain going down below deck?
I wouldn't be. My head's in my hands.
Okay.
I think I'd be perched up on a
I'm gonna say,
sail somewhere.
yeah, I'm gonna say Eamon might be doing it by accident.
You're blind.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say, it's
I'm
either
saying
me or
though,
Eamon, but
he'd be
Eamon's
sitting there
blind, so-
looking that direction, maybe not necessarily looking, but he's definitely facing the direction.
Look at me when I talk to you.
So what he does is he then puts his hand on Eamon's shoulder since he's the one out front, and he says, "Good job. Well done. Once the captain is stable, we will talk." And he pats it again, and he goes below deck to see to the captain. And you guys can basically help out around the ship if you guys want, but basically it's taking off in about. So you guys got about 2 hours. Is there anything you guys want to do, say, within the next 2 hours before? Because you guys are going to roll perception checks.
I
I want
believe
to
you
train my
wanted to-
animal companion.
Attune with my Stephanie.
If you wanted to attune her staff of healing, would you let her?
You'd have to wait a little bit. 'Cause
Wait,
right now everything's
before
pretty
we
hectic.
leave, did anybody loot the shaman?
No.
I was a bat.
I was blind. And Blandis
And I
almost
was-
died. I think it's fair for none of us to need to loot the shaman.
In a spur of the moment. Hey, Kitty Cat, did you happen to grab that staff off the shaman?
Did you? Did you grab the... He's talking to you. Oh, her headphone cut out. Say it one more time, sorry.
Hello there, Kitty Cat. Did you happen to grab that staff off of the shaman? Might be of some assistance to us later
I
on.
can't hear anything Grim saying.
We still
Can't
here
hear me?
physically.
Can you hear everyone else?
Yeah.
Right-click his name.
Can I fly down and look for it?
Oh.
Dude, you guys are already miles away.
Okay, that's what I figured. That's what I'm saying physically. That's what I'm saying. If we're here physically on the map, just lift it up.
Mm-mm.
Turn off his video. Just right-click his name. And then disable video.
Doesn't give me that
Oh,
option.
yeah, it doesn't. That's weird.
So she can't hear me at all?
She's also not seeing your video for some reason. Go ahead and leave the call and come back. It's going to mess up for a second. Sorry, gentlemen. Just join again.
Can I take a short rest?
You
Okay,
guys
say
will be
something,
able to
Grim?
rest here.
Can she hear me now?
Okay.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go. Sorry
Alright.
about that. Technical difficulties.
Hey, it happens. Hello there, Miss Kitty. Did you happen to grab that staff off of the shaman?
I did not.
She didn't.
At that point, I hop off the boat before we take off. Have we already taken off? Can I
says we're
retroactively?
away.
Can I retroactively like say before we went away? Like I hop off the boat, run and grab the staff, and then run back to the boat.
Because of urgency, like they were trying to get off the water, like immediately. Like they were rushing you to get off the beach.
So that's a no.
Yeah, that's a no. If it wasn't for the rushing aspect of, yeah, if somebody had said, "I'm gonna go get the staff off the shaman," and then everything got rushed, absolutely, you guys could have had it.
Sucks because that staff was dope.
I should have
It
grabbed
was.
We'll live with that.
Like I said,
Well, hey,
Like I said,
I like
I'm-
that you're
I'm
not
gonna
pulling the
start-
punches. I like that. Thank you. But I figured I
Yep.
remembered it. I thought we were still on the ground, on the water. So that's that's
I
my.
thought we all figured if it was destroyed, too.
All right, make sure everybody attunes, learns spells, does whatever they have to do now. Ask, Reaper or not Reaper, Scar. Talk to Reaper about training your animal.
I'm gonna say right now, you guys can attune to your weapons and stuff, but because of the buzz and everything that's going on around on the ship, everything's too frantic right now because the captain is now below deck. The captain's injured. A lot of the crew is injured, so everybody's trying to do all these duties because the ship took damage. So they're trying to repair it. You get some people that are like, "Hey, can you come help me with the sails? We're shorthanded." They would come up to like Blandis and be like, "I need your help with the sails, railing them in. We'll show you how it's done." We need your strength. Would
They
Blandis
walk up to Eamon for help.
Oh yeah. Everybody's running up to everybody. So you get one and it's like, would you, with your wings and stuff, could you get on the side of the boat and help us with pulling the arrows out that are on the side?
Yeah, I think he's gonna attempt to lean back, thinking there's something behind him. Is there something behind him, Reaper?
No, just hold on one sec.
Full. Man, we didn't grab that staff. That's big tough. We didn't grab the staff. But we made it.
We did make it. We survived at the end of the day.
With 8 health.
I was thinking about it. I couldn't warn y'all. I couldn't say anything because I'm a bat.
Yeah.
I couldn't grab it because I'm a bat. But I wanted to stay a bat in case.
Wish you
something
would've
happened.
tried.
It'd be good if I was a bat.
You could have talked to Eamon. He has the fucking ring.
This is true.
Not that you know, it's whatever. It is what it is, dude. It's
All I'm picturing is him trying to pick it up, and just flapping his wings super frantically. Just
That's what I figured.
He's bad.
Fuck.
okay.
Okay, so one did come up and ask you for help, basically with pulling the arrows out of the bow of the ship and and everything.
I'll fly
else.
around and help pull arrows out.
Okay.
Well, friend, on account of I can't see much right now, I don't think I'd be much help to you. He's gonna avoid and talking about the wings.
So, you can tell it's been longer. Oh my god.
Oh. Kids.
you're like 10 seconds older than them.
I'm not that young. I'm almost a legal adult. Almost.
Listen, when you can do this, then come talk to me. Until then,
But I can never do that.
keep growing the hair on your nuts.
But I can't do what you're doing right now. Like
Why?
ever.
Why?
I won't and can't. Like, I'm pretty sure my parents would kill me. If at any age.
If you're 30 years old and you have a drink of alcohol, your parents will kill you.
Probably. They're very
Wow.
just like
Okay. All right.
Due to religion, religion, or
maybe a little, but also just because they don't want me doing that kind of thing.
I don't trust a man who doesn't drink.
I mean, I drink this.
No. I mean drink.
B's got ideas brewing.
Easy back.
Rule of thumb: don't have fucking kids and try and play D&D on your computer. Jesus. Okay. So you're saying you're still blind? It's been longer than a minute.
Right.
Does anybody else notice this?
I'm
Right.
flying around pulling arrows out.
Right.
Was I close enough to hear? Because I was also like helping.
I would say you probably could have, because he's probably speaking up to make sure people can hear him, because he doesn't know how close people are to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll like kind of look over and shout to him. And what do you mean you can't see?
I'm blind. That magic fellow, he made me blind. It should wear off any minute now, right? He's gonna say that while rubbing his eyes kind of frantically.
I'm not magic.
Well, B would know that it's well past the amount of time that it should take for it to wear off.
You say anything? You want to try and fix it, right?
I can't fix it.
You want to try to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she was talking to me on the side. So what do you want to do? Just describe it. Don't look at me. She wants to know what she can do exactly to try and fix it, and if it's going to cost her spell slots.
Because, so with the way you rolled, because you rolled a natural 20, so you would know that the only way to cure this would be to find a cleric or a paladin to cure it. Now you can talk to the captain of the guard that's on the ship, and he might be able to help you with that. Or you could talk to the harbor master when you guys get back to the docks, and he can then direct you. On where you guys could go.
If we get back to the docks.
Yeah, if we get back to the docks.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you just say, B? You're covering your mouth.
Oh,
Try
I
to think.
apologize. That wasn't the harbor master. That's the harbor master's assistant. I apologize.
With a nice hourglass body.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's been a few hours. You guys are just basically doing the same thing when you guys came in. So
Who'd we say she was played by? Anne Hathaway?
I think so.
Anne Hathaway does something dirty to me.
Gotta pull up a picture of her real quick so I can get that image in my mind.
Pull up the one from Dark Knight Rises.
So you guys are gonna spend a couple nights on this ship. So the first day, the captain of the guard is gonna be down below because they're still working on the captain, figuring out the poisons, making sure he's all good. So all day, basically halfway through the night, they're below deck, making sure the captain's okay. You guys can then rest and attune to items overnight. If you guys want to do that, it's definitely going to go uninterrupted because you guys are on a flying ship. And as far as you guys know, not many people have access to flying ships.
Is there any kind of chapel on the ship? Like any kind of like place to pray, like meditation?
No.
I would figure the elves would, because that's kind of what they do.
Not on this ship. There's basically like a sleeping quarters area. Like elves, they only need about 4 hours of sleep, or meditation. So you could definitely go down there. There'd probably be like meditation pillows or something down there to where you can basically sit down and meditate and go into your meditative state.
Is there actually a place like right on the front of the ship where like the wind would be like howling, so I could use like that sound to meditate?
Yeah, you could do it like basically towards the front of the ship. There'd be a nice little pocket
Okay.
right at the tip of the ship.
I will pretty much be there the entire time the ship is in flight, meditating and praying.
Okay.
Unless somebody obviously wants to talk to me.
I'm gonna go talk to fucking Teleri. Hey, how are ya, bud? I'm gonna stop pulling herbs in the ship. I'm gonna go back to humanoid form, and I guess I'm going to study my Book of Demons.
Okay, that's fine. Give you so if you study that, how long are you going to study that for before you go to sleep?
Let's see, what time is it now?
We'll say like 7 p.m.
I'll study it for 2-3 hours.
Okay, 2 or 3 hours. We'll say you have to write this in notes for your character. So every time you roll a religion check on evil religious items, you will get an additional +1.
Oh, I didn't hit the edit button. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Nope,
I
you're
was
good.
typing exactly as you said. Every time I roll a religion check on
Evil demons or anything religious in the evil spectrum, you will get a +1.
Wolf. Wolf.
Okay.
Well, I said right now the bonding with animals is very limited because the ship is so abuzz. Like there's so much going on.
Yeah, he's just curled up
Wolf.
in my room with me.
Wolf.
That's fine. The wolf could be curled up next to Terral. Like
Yeah, he's curled up.
Yeah.
He's chilling.
Like you guys are he's basically at your side. Kind of like a German shepherd on a cop. Like he's just like boom, right there.
I think I would say Eamon is going to stumble his way down below deck with Hu on his shoulder and just find a spot that's out of the way and kind of just sit there. You know, eventually just he's not getting better and he's realizing it. He's rubbing his eyes to the point where they're almost raw.
Slipper of the tongue. Oh.
And, eventually he'll fall asleep.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
And then B, Rye wanted to do something, right?
To stop healing, so I can start
Yeah, that's
singing.
fine.
Okay.
You basically can go sit next to Eamon and you'll attune to it. You basically need to spend 4 hours, so a normal short rest, which would be 4 hours, attuning to the staff. So that means holding with both hands, completely focusing on that item for
also
4
be-
hours.
It can also be practicing with it, right?
It could be, but it's a staff of healing, so I would think in my mind, the way I see it for a staff of healing would be to feel the healing energies that are coming from it and attuning to them.
Say maybe she was
on
trying to
brand.
practice it on Eamon and failing.
Or
She could. That's fine. It's not
Okay.
going to do anything, but
Yeah. But that'd get her attuned with it.
Mhm.
She'd learn how to use it. More or less.
okay. So you guys spend the first night. The next day rolls around. The captain of the guard ends up walking up to all of you and goes, I'd like you to come with me to the captain's quarters, and so we can discuss what's going to happen when we reach Oshtarai. So if you'll follow me, please, we'll go there and we will talk. And he basically turns on his heel and goes straight towards the captain's quarters, opens the door, holds it open for you guys, and I'm assuming you guys walk in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm still on the front of the ship praying. I meditating.
You're not going to come into the captain's quarters at all?
Nope. I'm fucking devastated by what just happened. Little
Okay.
Talarian
But he would have understood that the Panther's not here, put his hand on your shoulder, and basically nodded and walked away, being as he's a soldier and he understands. He does take 2 steps and stops, and he goes, before we land, I would like to talk to you before we enter port. It'll only be a moment, but I would like to have a one-on-one. And then he just walks away.
He kind of just like looks over his shoulder and then goes back into his meditative state and prayer,
Okay.
holding a like a religious set of beads in his hand, you know, that he got at the monastery.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, so the rest of the party makes it into the captain's quarters. He walks in after you, closes the door. He walks up to the desk, you know, and you know, like a cop basically. He basically leans up against the front of the desk, you know, basically putting his ass on the top of it in the corner, and turns around, crosses his arms, and looks at you, and he goes, "Okay, the captain's going to be fine. We got all the arrows out. The poison is gone. He does have a fever, but it comes with being exposed to their poisons, even the minor ones. He will be fine. He was telling me when he was coming and going throughout the night that we need to take these to the harbor master, and he will then send it to the capital." And he's pointing to the banners. He has written a full report in a short amount of time, detailing what you had told him. And we're going to see what the king says. If the king says no, then we don't move. There's the political state of Destaria right now is been very odd as of late in the last couple decades, last like 20 years. It's been very weird. He doesn't really leave the capital anymore like he used to. His daughter is confined to the castle, mainly to her room from what I hear. But you know how the army is. Rumors spread and they come and they go. There have been reports of orcs in our lands already. It's what a lot of people wouldn't tell you. I would try and keep it hushed as to not arise the masses to this.
Is that all he says?
Give him a second. Come on now.
Oh shit, dude! I can't see the cameras. My bad. I thought he ended and it was just
Hold on.
really
Hold on.
awkward.
No. The kids know that on Fridays not to fuck with dad because they know it's D&D night and it's Saturday, and so they're used to being able to come and go and whatnot. So he's sitting there and he's mainly looking at the floor like he's pondering. I don't know what you guys want to do. They will probably ask you to stay in Osterai until they get word from the king. But if the orcs are amassing, which it seems like, and we've seen some of their ships seem to be in larger numbers than they've usually had in the past. The forests are being cleared. Like the jungle on Gropclod is all but bare, it seems like now. And I don't know what to do. If it was me, I'd mobilize the army and we'd come over here and try and quell this now. But like I said, in the last 20 years or so, the king has just been odd. The way he acts, the way he treats his subjects, it's all changed. It's almost like he's not himself. And so you can't hear any of this.
I know, and I have so many fucking questions.
I'm letting him finish his monologue.
And he sits there and he looks up at all of you and he goes, if we mobilize, will you fight with us?
Evan's gonna.
I know that, what'd you say his name is? The elf. The other one just like me. His name is,
Talarian.
Ah, yes, that's the one. He's not in here to help make this choice. I understand if you need to have all parties present to discuss such matters. It's hard to know who to trust these days. Lots of weird things have been going on in the world. And I only know of the stuff in Destaria. Everything is mainly rumor.
Our party makes decisions together. We shall not make a decision without all of us.
Very well.
Although I may not look like it, myself and this here kitty cat are both subjects of your king. So, I feel it's almost our obligation to join you.
He looks at you. You can't see this, but the rest of you would notice he's got a perplexed look on his face. Were you blind when we dropped you off?
No, sir. I was told this would wear off sooner than later.
Did any of you? I'm not magically attuned. I'm assuming you were cursed or had a spell thrown on you so that you can't see anymore? From what I've heard, those are all temporary.
He's gonna look at Rye. This was temporary, right?
It was supposed to be.
Well, how
You would know it
temporary
was
was it
only-
supposed to be?
1 minute.
It was only supposed to be 1 minute.
She said it's only supposed to be a minute. It's been over a day.
He also took a swig from a mug that he had in the captain's quarters. You're definitely going to want to have a healer look at your eyes. I've never seen anyone just go permanently blind without it being during combat, whether it be arrows in the eyes, sword slashing across their face, claws raking down across their face, something. And even then, you know, you could go to a cleric and he could restore your vision. There's not many clerics in Destaria these days. But I'll talk to the harbor master.
That'd be much appreciated. Cause
See if we can't do that. I do know of a ranger in Destaria who is also blind, and he's still one of the best.
well, should I need to, perhaps I'll go meet this fella. Maybe you can point me in his direction.
Yes, we will talk when we reach port. I have much paperwork to do, so unless you have questions for me, I'll have you guys go about your way. I've noticed some of you have been helping on the ship, pulling arrows, messing with the sails. We can't pay you much more than you have already been promised, but I do thank you for the extra help. You know, we've lost men during that siege. That was a surprise. We didn't even see them. They were just poof, they were there, like an invisibility spell. But I've never seen one on that scale before. 4 ships, not even huddled together, were all turned invisible. I have to write these reports. The captain's indisposed, so now it falls on me. I also need to talk to your friend Telerian. That was his name, correct? Yes?
Yes.
If on your way out, if you could ask him to come speak with me, that would be... I'd be very grateful. And he gets up, he walks around the desk to go sit down in the chair, and you can see him. He takes a quill and dabs it in the ink, and then he starts writing. And looks up and he goes, "If there's nothing else, you guys are free to go. Thank you for your moment."
Thank you. Naaman's gonna turn around and walk into the wall.
Thank you, sir.
I would
Rye's
assume.
gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my god. Rye's gonna meow a thank you and grab Eamon's hand and lead him towards up the stairs.
Okay. Do any of you understand the cat?
Only when she wants me to.
Anybody else? Or is it just me?
No, none of us can.
Okay. I was gonna have to drink another glass because I thought it was just me.
Terrell's gonna head towards Telerian's room.
Well, he's on the deck. He's towards the front of the boat,
Oh,
and
okay.
He's meditatively praying. He's been doing it since he got on there.
Terrell's gonna briskly walk up so that he can hear him coming, and
Delirian. The elf requests your presence.
Yes, he told me. I'll come when I'm good and ready, and when I've done my prayers and my meditation.
He wishes to speak to you soon.
As I said, when I'm good and ready, I'll go.
Right now.
Meow.
I ignore him and continue my prayer.
Okay.
Terrell
right,
stands
so-
behind him and stares at him.
Like that creepy kid in school who just stands there.
And he reaches into his backpack.
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that was too far.
Lord. There's a point of too far. And
I tend to find it often.
you do. You really do. Okay, so basically nothing else is going to happen. They're basically still going to be asking you guys for help with, the sales, just minor repairs. I mean, the ship took a lot more damage than you guys would think. There was a lot more holes that needed to be patched up. So they're basically just asking you guys for help throughout the rest of the next day. So Telerian, when you're ready, your character's ready over the course of the next day, he's basically going to be in there writing reports the whole time, waiting for you to show.
I would say just as day breaks on the second day,
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of hear him going into the captain's quarters, and I'll join him then before everybody starts to kind of rise and begin their day, because I don't want to talk to anybody, so other than obviously him who's requesting my presence.
Right. Okay. So you come in first thing in the morning. He's got some food on his desk. Basically breakfast and coffee. And how do you just walk in? Do you knock? How
I just walk in.
He's sitting there, he's eating, he looks up at you and he goes, Telerian, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Have a seat.
I'd rather stand, thank you.
The men saw you do something very odd on the beach. They're worried. I've told them they don't have to be. He takes a sip of his coffee. Hold on.
That's not coffee! Let me
So
have a wee
he's
sniff of that coffee. I don't think it's right.
He holds it up for you.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And so he's like, are you called Stormclaw?
Indeed I am.
You know there's a bounty on your head.
I didn't know that.
A nobleman has been looking for you. I've got the papers right here, and he's holding up a piece of paper. It's got your name, a crude drawing of your face from 30 years ago, and he slides it across the desk, and he's like, you don't have to worry here. You mean us no harm, I'm assuming. Being as in, you are a were-tiger, which is very rare.
That's something that I can't seem to help, but the monastery...
We've all heard this story.
The monastery at the Staffswell Wood helped me with this problem, and I seem to mostly have it under control. I only utilize it in times of dire need, and I felt like that was a time of dire need. As far as the nobleman, he has taken something from me, which is why he hunts me so, like the coward that he is. He sits behind that piece of paper, and I hope that he chokes on the very money that he fucking comes at me with. I hope he perishes.
He smiles.
I hope he rots. I hope he doesn't even receive a proper burial. He is scum. He deserves nothing. He insults the fact that he's an even Elgin elf.
All that his soldiers would agree with you, friend. But I will tell you, not all see you for what you think you are. Now that I know who you are, He starts removing on his left arm his armor, the pauldron, the bracer, the part that goes over his forearm, and you see him start rolling up a sleeve. And he goes, to some, you're a hero. To some, you are well respected. And as he gets to the top of his arm, you see the same brand that is on your chest. Some believe that you should be the one marrying the princess.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Damn.
Totally OC. What the fuck just happened? Homies of.
There's not many of us.
Oh,
Many of us do not agree with what happened to you on that day.
Oh, shit.
You were set up. Everyone knows the legend of the taiga in the woods. And he set that one for you because he did not want you to marry her. Even though it was set predetermined years ago. Years before. He did not approve. Now,
Well, I feel like his time will come. But did I hear you right when you said princess?
yes.
So, since I've been gone, the scumbag father of the woman I love has become king?
Not 2 years after your exile.
Oh.
But we're killing a king.
Well,
Assassins of kings.
Now, I had your
oh god, I thought that's what I heard when you were talking to the other room, but I was like, I can't say anything because I wasn't there. Thank you for this. Okay, continue.
Now, I had your companions in here yesterday, and we're not sure what he will or will not do. He will not know that you are here. He will not know of your presence. The Haba Master will not say anything, and he is the one that runs Osh Darai. He is essentially the mayor.
Even though the mayor was in the room.
He's a face. We all know that he is. He's not very bright. Yes. He puts on a face. The Haba Master tells him what to tell the king. The king is in there happy. And we get to do what we think is right for the people. So you'll have no worries if you want to sell and rest and do what you need. Just make sure you keep that brand on your chest well hidden, my friend. And know that you do have friends, and they do not stop at Destaria. Word about you and your exile have traveled further than you probably know.
With that being said, did you know the tiger in which I slain? Did you know his name? Or her name?
No. Not many do. I believe it is the secret of nobles. And I am not a noble. I may be a captain, but I am not of noble birth. I have earned every stripe, every cut, all the sweat. I earned my place. And this is why I get to sit at the seat that I do now, because I've earned the captain of the ship's respect, and therefore was awarded Captain of the Guard.
Well, know this. With that on your arm, you are more a brother to me than any kin that I have. And should you ever need me, I'll be there.
He puts his hand on his chest, bows low. I will offer the same offer to you as I did the rest of the party. If we go to war against the orcs, will you fight with us? They did not answer because they wanted to talk to you.
I will not fight a war that helps a king that would do something like this to me. That would take me
Don't
from
do
my
it.
lands. But,
Don't do
however,
it.
I would do it for you. I would do it for my Albin, who you know as the princess. I would do it for her. So if the king asks me, I will spit at his feet. But if she asks me, I would die for her.
As would we all. Very well, brother. He then basically gets up and he goes, please sit. And he walks past
Oh, I
you
sit
to the
now.
door.
Because that's my boy now, bro. Like, we chilling, kicking up. Like, bro, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Bust out the wine. Let's do this damn thing. Fuck your coffee.
So he walks to the door. He like leaves the quarters, and like a moment or two later, he comes back with a plate of food and a cup of coffee, hands it to you, and as he does this, he gathers the rest of the party, and he comes to all of you and he goes, "Would you all please accompany me back to the captain's quarters?"
Yeah.
And he then stops halfway up the stairs from the belly of the ship to tell you guys, "Oh, there is food and morning beverage down here. Dak Daniels on coffee. Fabulous. You should try it."
Yeah. We got some Irish coffee in the house. What?
Fuck yeah.
So
Elves
you
know how
guys
to
are
party.
basically. So you guys would also recognize that you guys have made it back to the port faster than normal. Blandis would know this because they were utilizing Blandis's strength to allow the sails to take on more wind, to push the ship faster back to port due to urgency. Normally with the full crew, they could have multiple people on the ropes holding the sails, rigging them up and everything, and Blandis is just like holding on using all that Goliath strength. And so you guys all come back to the captain's quarters. I'm assuming everybody comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now that he's got Telerian his attention and everybody else's,
You think?
he does not. That's up to you to reveal what just happened
No.
to the rest of the party.
That's brothers in arms right there. I don't share that shit.
Don't break the bro code.
His armor is completely put back on and everything during that
Yeah,
conversation.
if he wants to share it, he can
Um,
share it, but
It's basically like a revolution startup.
I'll be honest, when he was talking about the king acting weird, I wanted to ask him about that before we left the first time.
I mean, you could ask
Probably-
him. You could
I'm
ask
going
him
to now, and that's what I was gonna say. It's not related to y'all's conversation y'all just had.
Mhm. So, there's enough chairs in there for all of you, and he basically motions for everybody to have a seat, and he then, clasps his hands and he goes, "I extended the same offer to your friend. I'm horrible with names. Telerian, correct? Are you picking up on this now?
what?
Like, he keeps forgetting your name all the time. He's always like, Telerian, correct?
Oh, because he
He's
wants to
playing
call.
dumb.
He wants to call me Stormclaw, or
Because you weren't there.
So, like,
Oh,
when you
okay,
weren't there,
okay, sorry,
he
yeah.
didn't know your name, and now you guys just had this exchange, and now he's like,
Gotcha. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Telerian.
Okay, sorry. Because I'm reading my bio right now, trying to figure something out. But,
Okay.
yeah. Yes.
I hope I didn't mess anything up too much.
No.
Did I?
No.
Okay.
No, dude. The fact that he's a king now makes it even more interesting. This dude.
So he goes, after talking to your friend, I don't know how much help the king, as I told you guys yesterday, the king has not been very accommodating to his subjects. With that being said, we may need you to leave Destaria to go to our allies on the mainland and gain their support in the possibility of the war to come. He then opens a drawer, pulls out some parchment, and he rolls it up, puts it into basically like a scroll, and he hands it off to whoever wants to carry it. He holds it up over the table and he goes, one of you want to take this. This will be your evidence to show the other kingdoms of what you have found. Oh, the Dak Jandals, man. Whew, it's good stuff.
Eamon's in the corner holding out his hand to accept the parchment, just facing the wall.
Yeah, please say something like, "Thank you, sir. I'll take that."
I presume that'll be me, since I'm from there. And he's just in the corner.
I'll take
I don't think you
Turn
would
it
be.
towards.
You gonna aim me?
He looks and he goes, I'm sorry, friend. Due to your vision, I'm going to say no. It needs to be somebody else. Although if you travel to Delhaven, the human kingdom, it's very possible that there was a cleric or somebody of the cloth strong enough to rid you of your handicap. I did say that there is a ranger here. We will send word for him that there is. You are a ranger, correct? I'm assuming.
Yes, I am.
Okay. He goes, we will tell him of you, and if you guys decide to go to Delhaven, we will need you to go to Delhaven, Overpool, and the capital of the Hill Dwarves. I would say to go to the Mountain Dwarves and the Dragonborn, but they have been at war for almost 20 years. And it's been over a small piece of land they've pretty much destroyed. I don't know how much help they could be, but there are 4 scrolls here. One for Chaos Blocks, and then for the mainland, the humans at Delhaven, Overpool, and the capital city of the Hill Dwarves. We would ask of you to travel here to gain their support, because the numbers you are providing, even if it's a rough estimate, the army of the elves cannot stand against it alone. Would you do this for us and for the
I
rest
will
of
take the parchment.
He looks at you. Very well. And he hands all 4 scrolls to you. So make sure you write a note that you have 4 scrolls of evidence or something on your character sheet.
Okay. I'm just writing that stuff in like biography.
Yeah. No, there's so on your character sheet, if you were to, and I'll pull up yours, you should have a notes tab, I think, somewhere towards the top. Correct? Or no?
No.
Or is that just, or do I only have notes?
You must not only have notes, I guess.
Okay.
I'll just put in biography. You can see the biography, right? My
I
biography.
can. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I can see all your guys' stuff.
Okay,
I just
perfect.
apparently have more. So he tells you this, and he's basically waiting for a response from all of you. He's basically giving you guys options for Eamon to be able to either be trained to be able to fight without his sight, or to try and find a cleric to help rid him of this curse, essentially.
Because I like the way it's gone, I've already decided I'm going to try and train.
Okay, and that means you'll have to leave the party for some time, essentially. And I'm assuming B's character would then go with you.
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay. With that, I will need new characters for you guys.
I believe you already have mine because we made it with your account.
Maybe. I'll have to look. No.
It's
Oh,
Yi.
yeah, I've got it. You'll have to resend me the art though
Yeah.
for it, and we'll get that started.
I'll do that after we're done.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so he's giving you guys options. Do you guys accept? What? I need to know what you guys do.
I will do anything that you ask, brother.
That's good to hear, brother. And
Excuse me?
Yes.
Y'all fucking.
I believe I said brother. I don't think I said lover.
Well, same thing where I'm from.
Well, remind me never to go to the southern swamp.
The captain's like, is that why you're in bestiality too?
He wasn't always a cat. He's holding his hands. He's like pointing to the ground, thinking he's pointing at her. He's pointing at like his own foot.
We can't hear her if she just said something.
Well, she's gonna look at it to translate.
Oh, they couldn't hear it.
Yeah, it's your sound gate's breaking up hard.
All right, I'm gonna turn it off for now.
Please do.
It keeps fucking with us. I've talked a couple times and it's fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you're gonna hear me move around in my chair.
I don't care.
I'm
As long as
curious to
everybody-
know how you two could be accommodating each other as brothers when you've only just met.
It's an Elgin thing. It's we are bonded by more than just elvish bloodlines. We are also bonded by the Feywild, and in a mere moments of speaking, we realize that we are from the same area in Iluma.
Is he rolling for
yes.
deception with that?
If you're trying to call his bluff, he would have to, yes.
I think
'Cause
there's
I'm-
some sexual tension between.
I think I would
Tellurian
roll
and,
for like
yeah.
history or something, right?
It would probably be perception
No, investigation.
or investigation. Yeah.
Well, you get to roll with advantage, Grim. No, with advantage.
All right, I'll just roll one more time, and we'll take the better of the two.
Ooh.
So you have to beat an 8, bro.
You would definitely tell that what they're saying is not true.
Well, Tellurian's the only one saying it.
Right, but the captain is nodding and agreeing.
Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a plausible explanation.
I won't budge on it.
Okay.
I won't prod on it any further.
Okay, but you know that they're lying.
Yeah.
And I could kind of see that in his face, and I stand up and kind of pull back my robes a little bit and expose the brand on my left pectoral, and say to him, just know this: if you ever see this marking on somebody else's body, know that you're with friends. And I tuck my shirt back in and sit back down.
And he nods slowly.
The captain does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the captain nods. He doesn't say anything, but he just nods. And he's just waiting for confirmation from the rest of you that you guys are going to take on this task.
Well, I mean, I
Man.
figured Tyrell already I have, because, of who he
Mhm.
is, and he's asking a favor, so.
Ray and
Yeah.
Eamon already said yes the day before.
Hamster.
The captain's waiting.
I will
He's
I will
looking at
do
the
it.
rest.
Because it's going to Delhaven, right? Like, it's going to the mainland.
Yeah, that's basically. You guys could go there, Overpool, or the Kingdom of the Hill Dwarves. That's up to you guys where you guys go. But he gave you scrolls.
Yeah.
And I'll let you guys, when you guys leave here, discuss where you guys want to go first, and then you can give reasons. I would assume it's Delhaven, but that's because of evidence that you guys have found already, as in trying to find information on Droven.
Kind of good that Eamon's not going with then. Because Delhaven's the place that doesn't like him as much.
God, there's so many of you that just aren't liked in certain areas.
I'm just not liked in the capital city. Other than that, I'm loved everywhere else. And so I guess now I'm actually loved there. I just don't know by who yet.
Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker, you should be the one in charge. Did you see what this motherfucker did? He did this dirty to you. Girl, we gonna get him.
Are we deciding this episode?
Yeah. I need to know what you guys are doing this episode.
Then, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the decision to be made before Eamon speaks it.
We're only an hour in, dude. We got a lot of shit to do.
Yes. Tyrell said yes. Telerian said yes. So basically, it's just you and Rye.
We said yes the day before. Maybe my sound gate fucked it up.
I think so.
Yeah, we had said yeah we both lived there. It's our obligation to fight.
Oh no, I heard.
No,
that.
yeah, but that was to go back to the island and fight. He's asking you to go give word to the allies.
For this part.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, he's gonna say, I think for now I'm going to stay, and I'd like to meet this ranger. Perhaps you can help me cope with what's going on. So wherever you fellas head off to, let me know. Okay, that way, let me know what order you're gonna be going, and I'll meet you along the way.
Absolutely,
okay.
Eamon.
And I believe Rye's going to be sticking with me, right, hon?
Mm-hmm.
As you look over your other shoulder, the opposite side of where she is.
I'm looking at Telerian when I say that.
Right,
You gotta put her on your shoulder, and instead you'd get Blandis.
Well, I mean, he starts feeling my hair, and it does feel like fur, I guess, because you know I'm part cat. So
I reach down to pet her and grab Blandis's left buttock.
All right.
Blandis' left buttock would be like up above your head when you talk about it.
Yeah, you're right. I grab his ankle.
It's like, B, what cankles do you have?
Okay, so
Do you shave?
Captain, I believe our first destination will be Delhaven.
okay. We will send word from Osterai. We will send Raven to let them know of your arrival.
Maybe you could have some
If
people
two-
there waiting for it.
Maybe we will have some people waiting at Osterai for helping you along this journey. Because even though you will take a flying ship, but you're going to go to...
What is this guy's name, by the way?
I don't even remember, to be honest.
It's a very
I'll
stealthy
give it to
name.
you later. I'll
You
give it to you
wouldn't-
later.
Okay.
You wouldn't know that he's a lycanthrope. His name is Philip the lycanthrope.
I didn't say he was a lycanthrope.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's his
He's
name.
just branded. He's like...
No. I understand that. I'm saying though, his name is just Philip the lycanthrope. Has nothing to do with whether or not he is one.
Oh
That's just his name.
Oh my god. Listen here.
Trent, shut
Show
up.
your D.
Let the DM explain.
Okay, so he says very well. We will send Raven once we land. You guys are going to be 2 down. Are you going to be okay with just the 3 of you? Oh, sorry, 4 with your wolf. I believe we could recruit 2 more individuals for you. I can't guarantee that they'll be as good as your companions here. Maybe they'll be better. Maybe they'll be worse. But we could hire some individuals to help you along your way.
I don't believe that will be necessary.
Actually, Tyrell, this is where I would disagree with you.
I think we should too.
I think just keeping the party at a strong 5 would make us, if nothing else, less susceptible to ambush and attack. And I think that might be good. If not hiring, at least have them meet us at the local bar. If they can drink with us and they can hang with us, they can ride with us.
Have we become a frat?
No, dickhead. Trent, you're killing me today.
Oh, shut up.
Penis.
Stop it.
Wow. Really? Really, B? Really? I'm just gonna drink myself into a coma today. I mean, coffee myself into a coma tonight.
Raging
Daniels?
Emperor, if you're still watching, we will talk after tonight, maybe even tomorrow, because I like the ideas in which you're sending me.
So
I will let you know if I kill you and if it's from his idea, just so you're aware.
Oh, okay.
anyways, Captain, I must know, did you happen to catch a glimpse at the gentleman that was standing as we were taking off on the shore?
Very briefly, the one that came in from the tree line after we
Yes.
were taking off.
Have you ever seen anything
never
like that before?
No. Did you hear a voice before we took off?
I did. Did you?
Yes.
Really?
Everybody on board did. It was very weird.
I did as well. He spoke to my soul.
Spoke to your soul. That's kind of what it felt for us as well.
I thought it was one of you guys fucking with me.
No, we wouldn't do that to you. At least not before 2 or 3 rounds
Fair enough.
of Dak Daniels.
I fucking hate you. And I love you all at the same time. I hate you. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last episode of The Fall of Lalorah. I can't do it anymore.
The fuckery is real.
The fuckery. They don't
Okay,
make
so-
enough liquor in the world to deal with the bullshit that this is happening to me.
Okay, so you guys end up back at port, basically, after... I'm assuming... Are you guys done talking to the captain?
Yeah, I'm done, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Actually, well, yeah, I would like to pull him aside separately to ask him one last question.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that after. Taral, you had more to say?
I was gonna ask him about the king and why he was acting weird.
I take it you don't, you did not hear about 28 years ago. Who the fuck is breathing in their mic so hard?
Actually, not me this time.
That was, I think it was Scar accidentally. Like, he just kind of like brushed.
Yeah.
Okay, it was. Okay.
It was his nose breathing. It like just happened to catch.
God.
It caught the mic perfectly.
Hold on.
It was
hold
just
on.
like
I turned some shit on and off because of the here.
the
Let's try
voice
this.
mod.
Nope, still there.
Okay, let's just continue. Just don't
Okay.
don't eat your microphone.
Okay, so he's like, how many of you know the politics here in our lands?
Do you?
No, we talked. You put your hand down. What was your name again? Telerian, right?
Just call me Stormclaw.
Stormclaw. I like that. But he's
That's a
basically asking
turducken.
the rest. he basically asked the rest of the party. Do you guys know our politics and what's happened in the last 30 years?
I know nothing of your politics.
Okay, so 30 years ago, our king of that time, well, more like 28 and a half, he was very benevolent, he was very
specific.
kind, he was a good king. Grim's dying. If you guys aren't like watching, Grim is dying right now.
Sorry, Graham.
He's like, our king became very ill, and his nephew, which was the only
He was ill, as in he was like he
Yeah,
was sick.
he was-
So that reminds me of this one athlete. It's an Eric Cochran named Tony Squawk.
I need you to be quiet.
Okay.
Became very ill. You make it really hard to be serious. I hate you.
Yo, that's sick.
We almost need to go to a commercial break. And a word from our sponsor, Jack Daniels.
You forget to mute, and all you hear in the background is, "You fucking asshole! You shut the fuck up when I'm talking."
And Jose Huervo.
Okay, all right. Everyone compose. Take a deep breath.
Oh.
I swear to God. Okay. So he's basically talking. The king was ill. We had clerics come in from other nations to try and heal him, and nothing was working. When he passed, the illness had him for roughly 2 years. When it finally took him, the nephew being the only living male from the royal line, then took up the seat of king. Since then, certain areas of our continent is declined economically. We've had people leaving to go elsewhere. Our army has gone down by 1/3 in strength. It's not been very good. So seeing him respond to the news of orcs possibly coming in and ransacking our lands and invading, we don't see him responding like we would like. So this is why we are coming to you in secret to try and gather our allies and let them be aware of what's coming. Because if the numbers are correct, or even close, the Elven army cannot stand alone against the orcs. The current king is not like the last. He's not good. And this does not leave this chamber. If I find out you guys said anything, I will kill you myself.
Eamon's over
Have
there on
these-
his phone, putting out a
Have
tweet.
these documents been forged by someone to make it look like your king has sent these documents?
Which documents are you referring?
The
He's
four-
talking about. No, we have somebody in the capital that gave us this. That's why it took us so long to get back to you originally, is we were trying to hold on.
Back to the mainland. It's a child.
What's worse than a rapist? A child.
A child. No. A child.
She wrote me a message with a heart on it.
Oh.
Being a little kiss ass. Anyways, They basically, he tells you that they have the right to send messages like this, and the person that they know inside the Capitol is who they had to get a hold of before you guys left in order to get these in case what you found is accurate. And all they had to do was then the captain had to basically write up his own document confirming that he had eyes on authentic evidence of what was happening.
Me.
Anything else? Or
By the way, are you going to be delivering a message to the capital?
to keep with procedure, we're going to be sending documents stating that we had found evidence to
How will you
keep
be
everything
sending?
legal.
How will you be sending these documents?
He then takes his finger and points down. This is what I've been writing all day yesterday, throughout the night.
I'm not asking what you will be sending. How will you be sending it?
Messenger. He will ride from Osterai to the capital.
Is this a solo messenger?
No. As like I had said before, there has been rumors of orcs already on the island. And so we don't send anybody alone.
Do you have this messenger already picked out?
Yes, yes we do.
I'm sorry.
Sweet.
I'm trying so
I know what
hard.
you're trying to do, and I applaud you. I really do. I applaud you for creativity, but
So I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. My deaf or my blind friend behind me is smacking his head off the wall. What did you what was the answer? Did you already have one picked out? So
I call
we
this
do.
dribbling.
We Sir, will you stop hitting your head against the wall?
I got horns.
We
I can't
just-
even feel it.
We just had that fixed. I swear I will cut you off at your ankles.
So you said yes, you do have a messenger?
Yes, we do. We have a small patrol that we send for anything.
May I speak with the messenger before he leaves?
Depending on what you want to send, yes.
I might have word sent to the capital as well.
Very well. We will discuss after your friends leave. Is there anything else from the rest of you? Because we are pulling into port and we don't have much time.
No, let's get on with it.
I'll be waiting for that ranger.
Okay, so we're pulling into port. You guys leave. I guess Telerian and the captain of the guard will now speak once more. And so he closes the door and he walks back around the desk and he sits down and he goes, "What is this message you wish to send, and is it to the princess?
Oh no.
Please do not send anything to the king. It would cause more issues." Or are you talking about the nobleman that's...
Oh yes. I just want to know.
Hand me...
I just
Hand me
want
what
him
you
to
want.
know. I just want him to know that I'm alive, I'm well, and I'm watching. That is all.
Hand me the letter that you wish to send. I will give it to somebody I trust more and have them go with the messenger.
Understood. Now, also, one last question before I let you go on your way. I know you are very
That'll
busy.
be 1,000 gold.
Be 1,000 gold?
I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, geez, that's a little steep. I don't know if I have that much money, but from brother to brother. You know I'm good for it. Put me down on my tab. Okay, all
Let me
right.
pull out my tab ledger.
No.
And
And write down just below it. Fuck off! You're not getting a dime, you bloody bastard.
okay.
All right, sorry. I went back to Chester Hill there. Sorry.
I was expecting
Well
him to
then.
try and sell me instead.
Now, the brand on your arm,
Yes.
is that due to the same affliction that I have?
No. You were the last one to acquire it that I am aware of. We brand it as our loyalty to our cause.
And just so I fully understand, because I want to know, your cause is?
We plan to persuade the king to give up his station to somebody more worthy.
And who would you deem more worthy?
We have
Who?
ideas. Whoever marries the princess.
Well, I can be certain it's not going to be one person. But other than that, if she doesn't marry me, as long as she's not marrying him, and as long as she's happy. But my dreams of late haunt me, and I know that she is not happy. Not with him, at least. So if nothing else, the reason I asked about the messenger is I would have liked to have gone with the messenger to see her, to let her know to let go, but not to be with him. For the evil that rages in his heart is worse than mine, and I wish her to be happy and to live a long life, but not with me. As much as I want her, I don't know if I can have her and deal with the affliction that pains me so. But that is neither here nor there. Thank you for lending me your ear for just a moment so I can get these things off of my mind. But I do have to go do some more prayer and meditation.
We'll be in the port within the hour, so
Thank you.
do make it quick, and I thank you for your time as well. It was an honor to meet you. And he stands up to
The
basically
honor's-
clasp forearms with you.
Like the
Yep.
honor is all mine.
Until next time we meet, brother. And he basically holds out his hand for you to go, and he sits back down to keep dealing with paperwork. And you guys are now pulling into port. You went off to do your praying, and the port's abuzz, like more so than before. People are just running around everywhere, carrying goods. As you guys pull in, the harbor master comes up, and he's looking for the captain, and the captain of the guard comes down, and you see them exchange words. And he does a quick nod, takes the satchel that the captain of the guard gives him, and he then points at you guys, points at a ship over here, and then he's using his hands. You can tell he's like trying to explain something, and he goes, basically tells them, basically go over there. He comes walking over. As he walks away, okay, he goes, you guys are going to take the ship all the way on the left over there. It's going to set sail this evening, and you guys can head towards the mainland. As for your friends here, the cat and the tiefling, he is going to send word to the ranger for you, so you can head to the inn. It's all comped, nothing out of pocket. I'm assuming the cat's coming with you.
Yeah, she is.
Very well. He knows of 2 individuals that will meet you on board the ship, and you guys will set sail within 3 hours. You have 3 hours to handle anything that you need and set sail as per importance of what we need you to do. And if there's anything else, I have things to do.
Can I find
Harbor
the
Master.
What?
Is your
Go ahead.
assistant nearby?
Oh no.
The harbor master's not there.
Oh,
This is the captain of the guard.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I got confused. I'm sorry.
I was
No,
gonna
it's
ask
fine.
the same thing. I was gonna try and fuck her.
No, she's
I'm a hero, you know.
she's
I may
elsewhere.
die tomorrow. I just want you to know.
I don't want to die a virgin.
I need. Do you have V's information?
Not. I know the basic physical description.
Can
That's about
you message me on Discord about it
Yep.
on my other account? And then
Real quickly, I did also put in the D&D chat the wanted poster, as well as the scene that just played between the captain and Telerian. So I've been doing some art during this.
Oh my god.
Is it on your account?
It's on my account.
Okay,
It's
we'll
not
we'll send you the D&D Beyond for now.
Oh, that's great. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Wanted, evil, big bad.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me mute to confirm this stuff with you.
See, but I wasn't
Mhm.
talking like that. I was like, thank you, brother. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be back.
Your voice, your gate is fucking you right now.
I'm sure it is. Because it doesn't know whether it's like legible like voice or if it's like stupidity. Which it's stupidity, so. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, we're waiting on the transfer. The transfer of the characters.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be taking a short break. I know we are hitting
just
the
sent
end
the
of
basic.
the
End of what?
episode.
We're at the end of the episode?
Almost.
Short.
I'm trying to keep it relative. Maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're used to having 3-hour-long episodes, bro.
I know.
We need more content, bro.
So,
Well, then I need
Okay.
Trent and B. I need you guys to be working on her new character while we're still doing things. So I need you to kind of pay attention and
Yeah.
still set her stuff up. Okay.
Yep, you guys go ahead and do your stuff. I'm gonna say Eamon and Rye probably we could go off and start wait for our stuff. We're gonna quickly throw together because she has it on her computer. We're gonna finish up her character.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do same level as the bird. So
By the way, my deity is not Diana, it's Donnie.
Okay.
I totally fucked that up.
hey,
sorry.
like Donnie Two Fingers.
No, like DHANNI.
Yeah, it's Donnie. I know him.
Okay. We need to mess with this character because it's not the right level. Okay, so you guys, is there anything you guys wanted to do inside the port? Wow.
Terrell's just gonna go to the room that's comped, and he's gonna look in the Book of Demons for anything that could
Okay.
The
So
room's
be
not-
of use.
The room's not comp to us. It's comp to
Mm-mm.
them. We're leaving in 3 hours.
yeah, you guys are getting ready to leave. Due to
I'm fucking
importance.
tired. I'm sorry.
No,
hold on,
you're
real
good.
quickly. Eamon is going to. He doesn't know exactly where they are, but he is going to say,
All right, so
Delirian, here a minute.
Yes, brother.
Is he close enough so I can tell where he is?
Yeah.
'Cause he-
yeah, you-
I'm
I'll
gonna reach out.
I'll touch you on the shoulder.
Okay, he's gonna reach out and basically, put his hand on his shoulder too. Stay safe. Keep them safe. Keep yourself under control, man. And he's gonna take because I have the handcuffs, right? The bindings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold them out to him and say, I reckon if you think you're getting out of control, you can toss these to the right person. He's gonna slap him into his hand and basically say one more time, y'all stay safe, all right? We'll see you soon.
Thank you, my friend.
They're gonna start walking away.
And I will also kind of kneel down and not like condescendingly, but like
She is small.
friendly. No, I'm saying like I was gonna pet her, but like not condescendingly, but like kind of more like just like a rub on the back almost, like just like a take care of him kind of thing. And I feel like, because I don't know if she can understand me, like. Or
Your
what I'm
character
saying?
doesn't know that she understands.
Right. So I kind of pet her on the back, and I feel like we have this kind of unspoken bond, just to kind of like, and I kind of look at Eamon and look back at her, and then just rub her on the back again, and then stand up and walk away.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I forgot to do that before I muted up. So yeah. Alrighty. Sorry, gentlemen.
Bye,
Continue
our
where you were.
healer. Bye.
That's fine.
You're just attuned to the staff, and now we're gonna have no healing again. Yay!
That's okay. Eamon, as he turned to walk away before you knelt down, he fell in the water.
it's like a
Fuck you.
well, off to our next adventure. He just falls in.
Yep.
Fucking
He just sinks too. He doesn't swim. He just sinks.
fucking Weekend at Bernie's style. Bernie.
Okay, so 3 hours go by. Nobody wants to do anything in the shops, because you got a couple hours that you guys can.
I guess I'll go see the source, the hermit guy, and talk to him and see if he knows anything about the character on the beach.
You're talking about like the wizard shop you stole the book from.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure. Let me go grab something to drink real quick, and then we'll do that.
Yep.
Sorry, while he's gone, I'm doing this.
The you can't use that yet. You don't know where the
Oh. Okay.
you can't use that yet. You don't know where the assistant is. Reaper, tell him you can't.
You know what's great about wireless headsets? I hear everything you guys say.
Yeah.
I was
Reaper,
just
tell
checking
him-
on this.
Tell him he can't use that because he doesn't know where the assistant is yet.
Use what?
The whip.
That's a little too extreme, with it being a metal chain whip.
Elves like it really, really rough.
No, orcs do. Did I tell you she's half orc?
I think you did actually.
Wait, what?
No, I'm fucking with you.
No,
Anne
you said she
Hathaway
was like
half
half.
orc? No, you said she was
she's like
no, she said she was a
half.
full Eldrin elf.
I know. I'm being a smart ass.
I was gonna say, like,
'Cause-
yo,
'cause
Anne
orcs-
Hathaway would not be
orcs
no
like it
orc.
rough.
I'm just stirring the pot.
We'd have more of like a
Okay.
half orc would be like Melissa McCarthy.
Oh. No. What's her face from Van Helsing?
Kate Beckinsale?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
is it like
but
a sexy half orc?
no.
Oh yes.
No, if you're looking for like a sexy half, like, we can talk about this after the show. Let's.
The chick from Underworld?
Yeah.
You should have both of ours,
Mhm.
Reaper.
Oh yeah, I would do.
Oh,
Oh.
me. Is that your
As a
phone?
half
Nasty.
orc
So
though,
many dirty-
a green
I
skin.
think, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I think.
No,
Oh, absolutely.
I could see more like Hold on. I'm gonna get it.
Dang, she's still kicking it too. Tell you what, boy.
Okay, we're back. What the fuck are you talking about?
Talking about who would be sexy as a half orc.
What's her character's name? You need to send it to me in the thing.
I sent you a link to her D&D Beyond.
I know, but
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
I got it.
I can't because it's
Sexy half orc, Ronda Rousey.
It's Glenn.
Oh, hold on. I misspelled it. Hold on.
Just
Oh, no,
because
not that.
Ronda Rousey's a fighter, I feel like that kind of
There we go.
syncs up. Ronda Rousey playing a half orc, she'd be pretty hot as a half orc.
Okay, that's her name.
yeah, I got it.
Totally forgot I had this. Can't wait to use it.
And it's mildly rushed, so we'll iron things out.
Oh
That's
wait,
later. That's fine.
wait. I have a studded leather armor +1. Does anybody want this?
You know who'd make a sexy half orc?
Who's that?
Lana
Me.
Rhodes.
Who?
Lana Rhodes.
I don't know who that is. What's she from?
Stuff.
Ah,
It's a porn star.
You know who'd make a sexy one?
Okay. All right.
Jason
No.
Momoa.
Oh my God! Can we stop? I'm all right.
Anne Hathaway.
No.
no, Anne Hathaway's a
Okay.
sexy elf. Stop it, B.
Okay. So you go to the shop where you got the book from. What
Yep.
do you want to ask him?
Talk like him first, so I can get
Oh
into
man.
the. Please.
Hi, welcome to my shop. What can I do for you?
Hey man, you gonna
He totally
any
says
weed, bro?
He sounds like fucking Tommy Chong. He sounds like Tommy Chong. Like, hey man, you want to buy
What do
some
you-
weed?
What can I help you with today?
I got some like glass pipes over there, man, and I got this box over here. You can like hide
Is
your
the-
weed in there.
Is the old man that was once here still working here?
Oh, sure.
I'm on my medicine right now. What can I do you for?
So basically, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna give him a very good description of the humanoid at the beach, and ask him if he knows of any drawings or any type of identification.
Okay. So he's going to end up asking you. So he asks you basically for the best description you can give.
What do you want me to roll for?
Um,
What would that be? Where's my character marker?
You should be able to go to the parties section, the actors directory, third one in, or fourth one in. You should be able to click on your character from there.
I just
Right?
see the wolf player characters.
Click on the folder that's
Yeah.
player characters.
Ah.
Yeah, I've got them in folders.
Okay. What would that be? Perception, history,
I would say
Arcana?
history, because it's you
Yeah.
recalling over
Okay.
2 days ago what he
Yeah.
looked like.
Ooh.
Oh, dang, good rollback.
Ooh.
That was like about to be a
19.
bad roll.
So, this elf has got like the little like elf pointy beard kind of thing,
Mhm.
and he's like stroking it,
He's me,
He's
and I am
thinking.
you.
and so he kind of like he walks to the back of the like behind into the back room, and you can hear him. You can hear like him pulling a book, and then boom, slamming it back, pulling one, flipping through, and he sticks his head out and he goes, "He was a magic user. He used spells. Are you sure?"
Yes, he did have a book, a tome that was floating out in front of him.
Floating, almost like a tome.
Yes, a tome.
And he like slips back, slams the door, and you can hear him. He's flipping through books, flipping through books, and you could hear him like pulling the book out. You can hear the swooshing of pages in the back, and then him slamming it back into its spot. And he's just walking through. And I'm gonna say this is probably like 25, 30 minutes of him doing this. You can hear him like cursing under breath in the back. No, not this one. And he's like looking and looking and looking, and he's doing it quickly, you know, because when you first talk to him, he seemed really slow, really like this is gonna take for fucking ever. And he's just back there, boom, 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 just flipping through books, and then he comes back, and he's like, yes, you described him as brown leather robes, a hooded cloak, had fuzz on it, a staff, and a tome.
His tome had a certain symbol on it that
Obviously, I would describe it. I just don't know. I
You
can't.
guys didn't see a symbol on there, even with an.
I did.
No. Like
Oh,
you
you're
saw
saying?
that it was
Oh,
a-
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you saw it was a book, but that was really far away, and you guys were taking off. You guys wouldn't have been able to see the markings on the
Okay.
tome. So he's flipping through, and he goes, there are some wizards that are known in the past and present in the human realm. And he flips through a couple pages. There's a couple elves. That's pretty much it. I think Dragonborn have some that would resemble kind of what you're describing, but without a face. I can't help you. If you had his name, maybe.
Can you? What the?
What?
No, you're good. It's nothing. I would tell him about the. Maybe this would help. Tell him that he basically spoke to the entire ship in our heads.
That sounds like an illusion spell. Like, just basically used it to speak to all of you. That's pretty common. It's not very special. You said it sounded like a whisper in your ear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just an illusionary spell. He goes, that's nothing special. Or a small child could pull that off. And so he's just flipping through, and he goes, there are names, but chances of you finding them, trying to locate. Without a name, it's almost impossible. I hope you understand. I'm not trying to be difficult or hold anything back, but I don't know how else to. I could give you a list, but half the list is dead or presumed dead.
Would you be able to provide me this list?
It would take some time. Do you have
I'm
a
willing,
few hours?
I'm willing to wait.
A few hours?
We've got a few hours, right?
You got about 2.5 hours left.
Yep.
But a few hours is like 3 to 5.
I will take as much time as I can to get as many names as I can.
Okay.
I
I
just
will
wanna
come
be
up with a
thorough.
list. Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's fine. I will come up with a list throughout the next week and give it to you.
No,
Um,
you don't. No, you don't have to actually do that. I'm just.
No, that's fine. That's not that hard.
Okay,
Just go to
okay.
a name generator and start
Okay.
finding shit.
I don't actually do this. I pull out the demon book. Hey, look in this book and see if maybe it's. Hey, look in this one.
So I found this
Yeah, I found this out.
in Grub Club.
Yeah.
I found this in that shifty.
Oh, that's weird. I
shifty
have one
merchant,
of
the
those.
one
Let
that was
me
mauled by a
show you.
tiger or a panther or something like that.
It's like this.
Certainly.
So that's what I do for the entire time.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything?
Are we gonna need the studded leather armor +1 for anything?
I don't think so.
'Cause I'm trying to like.
Fuck, I forgot about selling shit. I don't really have anything to sell, never mind. Could sell these 4 scrolls of evidence of the orc invasion from the captain of the guard.
Why did we give them to him?
Oops.
Kidding. I don't really care.
Graham, did you see the message I sent you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I am
If you were to sell the studded leather, it would be you could get 165 gold for it.
Oh yeah, I assume Eamon and Rai collected their payment before they left.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's my
everybody
gold.
did.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, how much was that?
1,000 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and add 2 grand.
Oh, I can see. Why am I able to see Talarian's biography?
Doesn't matter.
And
1,000
Well,
gold. Huh?
you
Just
can't
have a
see
tune
anything
thing.
else.
there you go. Click away.
Nice. Feel like a rich man now.
Okay. So if nobody else does anything else, you guys will end up going to the ship. That would be Talarian.
Studded leather armor, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. So Talarian, Taral, and Blandis all head to the ship. You guys get to the ship, and on this ship, as you get on board, you see a bunch of elves. You know, they're moving about just like the old ship. You see a couple familiar faces on that ship from the other one. Just some deck hands that are coming in and about. And you see 2 strange individuals. First one is an Aarakocra. Trent, would you like to describe your new character?
Absolutely. So this Aarakocra, as you walk up, you'll notice she's draped in clerical robes, and she's carrying what she's using that as a staff, but it appears to be some sort of spear. She's about 3'5", maybe 4 foot, somewhere around there. And why is it like super low res?
I
on my
don't
screen?
know. I
Whatever.
don't know.
You
You'd
get
have
the
to send
gist.
me a different one.
It's decent
Yeah.
on mine. It's decent on mine.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that unlike your normal Aarakocra you might see coming to the mainland and to the islands, this one is that of like a tropical bird. She has a very, very flamboyant colors all about her. I don't know, would any of them notice what form of cleric she is based off of the way she's dressed, Reaper, perhaps?
No, it would be
Taral
based
might.
off of your religious symbols.
Yeah, Taral would.
So you can tell then that she is indeed a cleric of the storm. I believe is what we decided on.
Yeah.
And she has these large feathery plumes coming off right behind her eyes that are very rainbow colored and flamboyant. Like I said, she's very much in terms of her coloration, at least, she's very flamboyantly colored. So she stands out in the crowd for sure. And that's her.
Did you tell what her name is?
Her name?
Well, you guys approach, so I would assume that she could then introduce herself.
I'll let B take it away for her character first, though. Is
Description.
Okay.
give her a second. She has to pull
Yeah,
her pack
I gotta
out.
find my description.
Okay. You guys also see a tiefling next to the Aarakocra. It looks something like this.
Oh, okay.
So can you describe her based off of that?
But the skin color is
Oh,
different.
I don't have it.
You sent it to him.
Almost druidic.
Mhm.
Huh. There you go.
Brent, did you draw that?
No, not that one.
No.
do you
The
want?
skin color is correct.
How you
So
describe
a
it in
5'6",
So,
Really?
light
okay.
green skinned tiefling who carries a staff of the woodland, same as Rye, and is wearing a purple cloak,
There we go. Okay, he did
as
one.
described. Yep.
Oh, so this is B's character.
This is
Yes.
B's character.
Oh shit. Okay.
She went from kind of a healer to no healer to 2 healers in the party. So then I'm assuming Yi and Amaris would then introduce themselves to the party as you guys come on board.
This little bird, she's gonna, she's small. She's a little bit taller than Rye was, and she's gonna come walking up all spunky. She's very charismatic. That's her thing, walking up all spunky. And you guys aren't ready for this. Hold on.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, stream. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry.
So,
I'm not gonna.
you must be the adventurers I've been hearing about.
Y'all ain't ready for this one.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's our season. Season 1 ends with that.
I fell out of my chair.
We're gonna move on to the Star Wars season now, where nobody ever talks like that ever again.
Ow!
And nobody meows like overly loud, so that way our ears bleed. And we don't have a character that sits in the corner and just goes, "Yeah, whatever."
Okay.
All right, sorry.
So now, Amaris,
Indeed, we
may
are.
introduce yourself.
Indeed, we are the adventurers, and you are.
I'm Yi.
And she reaches out her little claw hand to shake,
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I expected more. Now that fella, however.
And she's pointing to Terrell.
Blandis, what is it with you? Is it the strong
No,
side?
not Blandis, not Blandis. Terrell.
Terrell.
Oh.
What?
Oh, hey.
What?
I like the brooding types.
You like the what types?
The
I can't hear
brooding-
you.
The brooding types.
I'm trying to back up from the mic so I don't ear rape you guys with that
Okay.
voice.
Thank you. And it's still not working.
Trent, you don't have to talk like that all the time.
Well, guess what, bitch?
Do it. As long as you don't do the Mickey Mouse voice, do it.
What do you mean? Hey, guys.
You know what? I might default to that instead. The Mickey Mouse, because the other one hurts my throat.
Please do.
Okay. And, this is my gal pal. Don't worry, we're not scissor freaks.
Yeah, that's a lot better, by the way.
Okay.
Because even Raging Emperor was like, stab me now.
Yeah, okay. Well, good to know. And she's gonna use her hand holding the spear to gesture to Emerise and almost poke her with it, but she's not close enough to.
All right, so Yeet and
Not-
No, not
Why
Yeet.
I-
Yeet.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking about what I wanted to do.
We
I,
are
honey?
the night to say yeet.
Oh my lord. See, I knew I was going to regret this character confirmation.
And you, my lovely lady, and you are.
I'm Amaris Glens.
It's an absolute pleasure.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got chills that you had a character that you can actually talk to us with right now.
And I don't sound like this!
Oh my god, I heard it echo. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That was bad. Never do that again.
All right, so Amaris and Yi. Quick question, Amaris. Is she always this bubbly?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh dear.
Who are you calling bubbly?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you could hear me. I apologize. I was trying to keep that quiet. I meant no disrespect. Didn't realize.
Terrell Taral is gonna walk to them, give a respectful nod, and walk by.
Really?
What is Blandis doing? Because we've already gotten more out of Blandis this episode than we have in 10 prior episodes. So
What are you talking about? I've done nothing.
You have talked way more.
I was unconscious at the start.
I
of this.
asked
What are
you a
talking
question and you gave me more than a one-word answer. That's 10 times more than.
Fuck you, B. I just hydrated.
It's like, did anybody get the
Blandis-
staff?
Blandis is gonna wait.
No,
Till,
Blandis was
till
already down.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead, please.
No, like I'm waiting for you to like step aside.
He is a rather large fellow.
I mean, I don't want to like stand behind you as I'm grading him.
This here is Blandis. He doesn't talk much. But who knows, maybe you're, and I mean this with all due respect, ma'am, bubbly. Nature can awaken this strong, cold heart of his. And I walk towards like the helm to talk to whoever's gonna be steering the ship.
As he's walking away, I shout, "No, I don't talk much." And then I look back at Amaris. Is that right? And Yeet, and say, "Pleasure to meet you."
Pleasure to meet you too, Hunk.
I can't. What if we switch roles? What if it's Trent now who just can't talk?
This character is mute.
Did somebody just hear a mouse?
Okay. All right. So everyone's introduced. The ship starts setting sail.
Who's sailing it?
The helmsman. Captain's in his quarters.
Real quickly, Yi is gonna walk over.
Oh God, what the fuck?
Oh, that's better. And she's gonna walk back. Sorry about that. My voice doesn't normally sound so high pitched. And
Much
she's
better.
gonna
Thank
go
you.
again to shake Blandis' hand.
Thank you so kindly. I love you. Oh my God.
I meet the ship.
And because she has hollow bones and is very small, you literally smack her against the ground several times.
It's like Thor with Loki, or Hulk with Loki.
Yeah.
But more unintentional. Oh, sorry, dude, sorry. Stand up, please. Please, no. Oh God. I used to have a friend once, but she don't move no more.
I
And,
just thought he was quiet.
After she does that, she's gonna stow her spear and fly up to the rafters.
Pretty bird.
I have a
Okay.
character with wings that can actually fly, bitches.
I need a dexterity check from you.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I don't have Yi. Hold on.
Hold on.
Taral is going to, when he sees Talarian kind of away from the others, he's going to go up to Talarian and say, tell me if my voice changer is not working right.
When I had a vision, I was given a vision that the five of us, Rye, Eamon, Talarian, Blandis, and myself, the entity that I fight, I was given a vision that the five of us would be the ones to bring it down. These two newcomers, what do you think of them?
Well, under the circumstances, I think they show promise. I mean, the little one's spunky, but she seems to be some kind of magic user. And I've only heard stories of the tiefling druids. But I only hope she's half as good as the stories say. So, unfortunately, I think our mettle will be tested sooner than we think when the DM decides to create an encounter map.
Maybe I already have one made.
Oh, fuck, no! Roll for initiative!
Okay,
Blandis,
so
were you raising your hand, Blandis?
I was just gonna make sure. Am I with y'all, like, in that conversation? Because I assume I would follow after Telerian.
You guys still being
yeah,
the core
yeah.
party,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Because you guys all have a rapport with one another. You guys have spilt blood together. You know, like whether you guys are good or evil,
All of my force.
especially especially in like these time periods. Usually, when you are spilling blood, your own blood together, almost like the shield wall, scenario. I would assume you guys have a bond between the
Right.
three of you.
Right. So Blandis, what do you think of them? Do you think they'll hold up to what we've been through so far?
Maybe. I don't know their skill. I know y'all's skill. I know Eamon's skill. Even Rise. But I don't know theirs.
Well, at least hopefully we won't be shot in the back or hit with flaming bolts anymore.
It's true.
I love you. All right. What is to eat on this godforsaken ship? And I pull out like a small piece of like almost like an elven bread, just to kind of stave my hunger.
Okay. I'm gonna say the ship's already taken off. It's gonna take you about.
Are we on
'cause
another
you guys are
flying
actu-
ship?
No, this one's on the water.
Okay.
We don't get
Um,
the special one now.
Not for this.
They wouldn't let us
So
take
it's
Droven's
gonna-
ship.
Oh.
Ooh, nobody rolled perception checks. Was it even in the port?
Oh, it was in the port. Come, don't be that guy.
It's
The
not
harbor
there.
the harbor master would have told us if he came back for his ship.
It's not there, and he didn't come back for his ship.
Then who the fuck took it? Because if we weren't allowed to take it, we were his closest friends before he died. Well, close. He didn't really have friends. Listen, I know his backstory. His friends are all dead. Okay.
All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Oh
First
my
and a
God.
half hand.
Okay. So it's gonna take you guys about 4 days to get to Adderwood. Um,
Adderwood.
I do not have a map for Adderwood, so we're
That's
gonna
fine.
do this all flavor of the mind.
Oh, I love
Um,
flavor of the mind. It
so,
tastes delicious.
If there's anything you guys want to say to each other, interact with each other, you guys just let me know. Otherwise, we're just gonna get straight to Adderwood, and we're just gonna cut the 4 days down.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
Wolf, Scar, Wolf at all?
Training 4 wolf days, 4 wolf rollings. So let's see here.
I'll let you take one roll for this right now, just because like a lot of this shit, you gotta think, training a wolf to do shit on a ship.
on a ship.
I shouldn't have let you guys probably roll as much as I did already beforehand. So
Okay.
give me one roll, and
Animal handling, right?
yeah, I think what we'll start doing is I'll come up with something and I'll bring it up to the party for training animal companions. And if we all agree, that's what we'll start doing.
In my notes, he can be told where to move, and he has stealth. So I'll teach him to attack, like use his bite.
Okay, that's fine. Just say DC 15.
Okay. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go.
He now knows how to bite. We'll just say you had like a piece of wood or something
Like a
that
dummy.
you were
yeah.
using. Yeah, that way he could be attacking it and
Like a canine training suit.
Talirian wraps
Kinda.
a big piece of cloth around his arm and he holds it out and like.
Yeah,
attacks
it's kind of like a bonding thing for you guys, since you guys have already been as a party. Okay, so you guys are doing this throughout the week. What's up?
I did want to pull aside to roll in Telerian again, or maybe in that
Ooh.
first conversation.
Okay.
Whoa, so what the fuck?
Hey, shut up! No, don't make this harder than it has to be.
Oh my god! Hold
Hey,
on.
yo. Let's go play. Let's do this Star Wars campaign. I want to go do Star Wars.
This isn't in my notes. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm not.
No, come on.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was You had to know that was coming.
I kind of expected it, yeah. I want to ask, are y'all gonna fight for the elves?
As far as the elves are concerned, they are my kin. I don't fight for the king. The king, in all respective purposes, can go fuck off. But there are many on that island that I would fight for, including the woman I love. So, yes, I would fight to make sure that my island is protected.
What about you?
This war does not concern me in the least sense of the bit, but should I learn that Dagon has stakes in this, I
Dagon.
will involve myself.
Yeah, he's told you about that.
Oh, that's right. Dagon was the one he talked to me about on the boat, saying Dagon was the one that was following me.
That's the one. That sounds so good with your voice.
It
mod, by
really
the way.
does.
Yeah.
It totally sounds.
Hold on,
Disney
hold
goes.
on. I gotta put the echo on. Oh my god. Okay.
Never mind.
And also, Telerian's struggle that he has with the Selvish kingdom. If this would help him in any way, I will also assist with this.
Okay.
That means a lot to me,
Well-
Tyrell. Thank you.
I might fight. It won't be for the elves. Be for myself. But before I do want to return to my home once more. And then
Are you speaking with your mind?
I was gonna say, did his camera freeze for
Yes,
all of
it
you?
did.
oh, is it frozen? It
Yeah.
is frozen.
It is
Oh,
frozen.
that's tough.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine.
Just turn off your camera and turn
It's a
back on.
good
real quick.
shot. It's a good
That's
shot.
probably gonna break this whole thing. Here we go.
That's fine.
Oh no! Oh
It's,
god!
it's not the
Oh,
the
God.
first time.
Oh god! No! It's just constant loading. Oh god! No!
Yeah, I had to unplug it. It's weird.
That's fine.
Oh, we
Ladies
ruined
and
it.
gentlemen, I am now Reaper 1FR.
This is democracy
There it
manifest.
is.
There we
There
go.
we There
I
we
am
go.
now the DM.
I now rule all.
I am God.
This is
Okay.
democracy manifest.
Let me know when you guys are done with your little bonding moment, and then
And then so Tyrell's gonna elaborate more on his vision a little bit. That he's gonna basically tell these two that the vision he had originally, he planned on basically leaving the party, but he was given a vision that if I don't use, not necessarily use, but if I'm not with the four of you, Rye, Telerian, Blandis, and Ammon, I won't. There's no way I will be able to defeat Dagon.
Cool. Now, Blandis, you say you want to return home. Now, do you believe the Goliaths would fight should the orcs invade the mainland?
That's half the reason I wanted to go. I was gonna see if I could get them on our side. Be a pretty strong force to add.
Well, if they're half as strong as you, my good sir, those orcs won't know what hit them.
Exactly.
Battle of the 16 armies.
pretty much.
This is actually almost the Battle of the Five Armies.
It's counting.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, if you separate both the dwarvish clans, so it's 1, 2.
Who lives at Chaos Blocks?
It's the Mountain Dwarves, Dragonborn, and Ganashi.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the Ganassi are just like they're fire elementals that just like live in a small village on the northern side, on a small island. They keep to themselves. They don't. They don't concern themselves. They're super powerful.
Yeah, nobody fucks with the Ganashi.
No.
Now,
Right.
okay,
Yeah, I think we're good.
okay. So you guys land at Adderwood. Trent, Beej, is there anything you guys want to do before I continue, or are we good?
Anything you want to do? No, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys end up landing. It's been 4 days, about 4.5 days of being on the ship, and you guys land at Adderwood. And as soon as you pull in, some of the first things you could see are multiple churches to different gods. Basically, in the center of Adderwood is... Who here is proficient in history? Who has...
I am.
Okay, you are...
Hold on, we're still remembering our new characters. so
let me
give me a
double
second.
check. Let me double check.
I am.
Okay,
No, I am not proficient in history. I apologize.
okay.
B is.
So, Emerise.
Yeah. So roll it.
Do you want her to roll it?
Scar, I got your message.
Huh?
I got
Yeah.
your message. Okay. We'll talk about it some other time. Just that way we can flush some things out. Okay, so anybody that's proficient in history that has the point in it, you know, the little check, I need you guys to all roll me a history check, basically for Adderwood. And then...
Oh my god. Holy
Kidding.
shit.
22.
She knows all there is to know.
I mean, if you think about it, we were kind of sent as guides in a way, so.
Mhm.
Anybody else?
No, don't have history.
Nope.
Terrell, do you have history?
Not proficiency, no.
Okay. Okay, well then I guess it's only the one. Amaris would know that Adderwood is the holy city of the human empire of Astrai.
Could that be religion though? I'm proficient in religion.
You would be able to recognize the churches that are there, essentially, but there's like 12 different fucking churches you can see as soon as you're pulling in. All the different gods, all human-based gods, essentially.
Yeah.
You would definitely recognize. Definitely one is to Morden. There are some dwarves here. You would. See, I wasn't prepared for us to get to this point. We can go over the churches later, but there's 12 different churches here, and I'll come up with a bunch of a list for you guys, and we can go over that later.
Desmond.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. It's a Glass Cannon podcast joke.
I know.
So Desna. So.
With the butterfly.
It's got a little butterfly tattoo right there.
I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah.
So you guys pull in. You can see somebody walking up to the dock as you guys start pulling in, and he spits into the water and he goes, "Hey, you're the five from Dastaria."
Indeed, we are. And you are?
Oh, I was sent here to retrieve you. You're supposed to follow me. And he just turns and starts walking. Come on now. And he starts walking.
Doesn't this guy sound a little bit like Eamon, boys?
What was that? Did you say something back there?
Yes, he said amen.
He looks back and he's like, oh, whatever. And he just keeps walking.
People are a bit touchy in these parts. Keep your tongue about you.
Come on then, gents.
He says as she steps in between their legs, literally, because she's small.
And the plume
No time like
tickles
the
your
present.
underside.
Exactly. She's gonna say,
No time like the present.
she's gonna keep. Fuck you.
More of that later, big fella.
God, why did I start?
Look what you started.
Terrell, please. We've had enough of bestiality on this
Is that
cruise
right?
already.
She's gonna push through the floor. So I'm just gonna push through the floor. Say it.
All right.
She has something to say. Hold on.
Oh.
Go ahead. Say it. She's gonna do something. What is she
She's just gonna follow you.
She's gonna push through them and follow me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll set it for you. Alright.
Now listen, Miss B. You need to speak up. Speak your mind.
Yep.
If you fuck up, we can correct you all together. All right. But listen.
Okay.
Like I told Scar early on, if you're, oh God.
What the hell?
That's the music that plays as Yi walks by. And she's strutting her weird bird hips. Just she's doing like a peacock strut, and she went.
Sorry.
But no, basically, if your character's an asshole, play an asshole. You have to just play it as it lies. You know, you gotta just.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
and with that 17 in charisma, though, you gotta talk a little bit more.
Okay.
True.
This is true.
True. But yeah, don't be afraid of offending us. We can always iron shit out like after the thing's over. So I mean.
If you say something and you don't know exactly what's going on, then we'll just say, "Oh no, that's not what's going on."
Right.
It's not gonna fuck anything up.
Right. Exactly. It could always be corrected on the fly. Trust me, we're all very good role players. We're good on the fly. We got you. But just put yourself out there.
Yeah, just
send it.
Just rock out with your cock out.
much.
Hang out with your
Exactly.
wang.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. Jam out with your clam out. There you go.
There you go. Partay with your vajayjay. Okay, can we move on?
You notice that it's just silence.
Yeah. No, sorry. I'm looking at shit.
Okay. I said part-time with my vajayjay.
Do you want us to RP for a bit while you're doing stuff?
Yeah, that would be very helpful, actually.
All right. So we have to head to Delhaven. Now, you have the scrolls still, Terrell?
I do. They're in a special place.
Okay, so you're
Prison
keystering
pocket.
them. Got you. We both fucking said it. Prison wallet. Oh, oh God. What the hell is going on?
Sorry, I was typing something. Without the noise gate on, you guys hear it, so I'm sorry.
No, I was Scar. Terrell,
Whoa.
no, stop. Terrell's using all of his.
He used his dark vision. Oh no!
Hit long rest because you just used like 20 different things.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Why does that keep? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was bound to anything.
Oh my God, that was great. He's like longbow, scimitar, longbow, scimitar. Unarmed strike, dark vision.
Dark vision.
Whatever it was, it's dead now.
You just killed our guide that's taking us. And he just looks over at us. He's like, sorry, I needed a kill.
Speaking of.
Oh. And scene. Okay, all right, so we have the scrolls. We're heading to where we need to so far.
It's not coming here. We don't.
Is anyone else's mind seemingly on Eamon and Rai, and if they're safe from that being that said he was watching us?
I am as well. I do believe that they are safe, though.
I hope so.
I do not believe that being that entity would have harmed them or come into contact with them just yet.
Yes.
I believe it will reveal itself in due time.
I just hope our DM's not a dick and does harm to them.
I'm doing my research. While we were on Osterai, I stopped at the old wizard's hut. Do you remember that place, Delirian?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to find the name of that entity.
Well, when you do, please let me know.
I will.
Now, Blandis, my good sir. Are your people, the Goliaths, are they welcoming of non-Goliath people?
Kind of depends. As long as you, but not really.
DM's saying no. DM
Yeah,
is saying no.
TM's like, hell to the motherfucker, nah!
Yeah, no. Not really.
So if they're not friendly, do you honestly believe that they would take up arms to help a land that they don't care for?
Slim chance, but
B's gonna step away for a few minutes.
That's fine.
Yep.
Well, nevertheless, it is your homeland, and should you want to make the journey, we will gladly take it with you. It's a bit of a treacherous one. I do remember at one point hearing of one of the monks talking about going there. But other than that, nothing.
Yeah. Y'all can join me.
Be able to here, but while just to help with like the situation to fill stuff, can Trent, as far as like as Amon and obviously Rye, like can they be doing what they need to be doing? Play both characters basically.
Yeah, like we could definitely do rolls down the road about a tentacle board.
Oh God!
What?
the fuck? How did you just?
What does that have to do?
There's an octopus in my chat. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it makes sense. Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the episode. Have a great night.
Okay, so this guy, while you guys are talking and moving, he's like leading you down streets. Like you pass basically a blacksmith, you know, like a tanner, a hunting hut. You pass like down the road. You're an alchemist shop with potions and herbs and stuff like that. And then you find like a basic goods, and you guys are seeing these things as you're walking by. And he's like, "Come on, keep up. You get lost here. It's really easy." And he looks back and he's like, "Okay, you still there?"
And maybe you should slow down for some of our smaller friends.
I got told that we got to get there now. So you just need to keep up.
And we're telling you to slow down now.
He looked back. He started picking the pace up even more. What was this?
Roll an
Oh, you want
intimidation.
me to roll
Intimidation.
You want me to roll intimidation? Let me
Roll an
roll it.
intimidation check. See if he listens to us.
Oh man.
You'll slow down and you'll deal with us.
This
I
could
do
have
th-
long-term effects. I don't like this.
I do think that I also have a plus to that from something, but
I think you do too. It has to deal with your eyes.
yeah,
Oh shit.
my eyes give intimidation plus.
Okay, so unless I roll a 20, let's just. No. Okay.
Look at
He's
funny.
intimidated, but he's like, look, I got told by the head cleric of the monastery here to get you from the ship up there as quickly as possible. I'm just doing my job.
Understood, but don't take a tone with us. We don't much appreciate it. We're lacking in sleep, and we've had a lot of troubles along this road that we've been on for this far, and we just got off a boat, and we're trying to get our land legs back, if you will, and we'd much like it if you would just take an extra second with us, and I promise you'll like us much more.
All right. I'll slow it down, but if I get in trouble,
I will take full responsibility. I promise.
While this is going on, Yi is running up to every stall they pass and just fucking just touching everything and then setting it back down.
Humans never let me get this close.
She's at service, she runs faster
Coronavirus.
okay.
Masks
so
are the
he
devil,
she
does-
says as she runs by.
So he slows down a little bit, but he's still trying to keep a decent pace. But you guys are basically, he takes a left and then he takes a right, and like you could definitely tell as you're going through, like this is like 15 minutes of walking, and most of that was brisk walking, and you're noticing that if you didn't know where you were going, you'd get lost because everything looks the same. So he's turning down an alleyway here, he's then turning down another main street, and all of a sudden you start walking up, and then you see this church, and this like temple essentially is bigger than the rest. And you guys walk up the steps as he's walking up, and he then like pounds on the door. Boom, 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 boom.
Do any of us recognize which temple it is?
Roll religion.
Right.
Oh yeah, I got this, boys. 21.
21.
21.
You would recognize it as the one with the same symbol on the paladin parchments that you had found on the beach.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yamadai?
Paladins and clerics can share the same deity.
Right. Okay. All right. Sorry.
But it's the same symbol. It's the gauntlet, the white one.
Gotcha.
You can see it. It's like there's a metal mold of it on the front gate, and like there's flags that are flying with it. This place is almost like a keep.
Yee.
Essentially.
Are you having trouble seeing? If you want, you could ride on my shoulder.
It's literally YI. That's funny.
Yeah, it's why.
That's fucking hilarious.
So what you guys don't realize about Eric Cochran's is so they shorten things. So Yi is her name. Well, that's quite kind of you, she's going to say, and she's going to flap up and land on your wing and sort of just cross-legged sit there with her little spear out.
Clarion doesn't have wings.
What?
You said land on my wing. I'm like,
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
no, I know. I'm talking with you.
Yeah, I'm going to land on his wings, and also he's going to grow wings, and
Oh,
The weird tiger that can fly now.
All right, so
That
we
would be-
walk up the stairs.
Scary as fuck. So you guys walk up the stairs. He pounds on the door. Someone slides open a slit. Yeah? I got the 5 that she wants. Let us in. Let us in, you doof. And so he slams the door and he opens it.
Who is
Alright.
Who is it that exactly we're meeting?
You'll see when we get up there. She'll introduce herself.
In our intimidation check.
He
Help with-
walks in. He goes, "Come on." And no, and he's just like for formalities. He's
Does this?
she's the cleric Besk.
It's a trap.
Can I roll an investigation check to see if he's a mimic? Does anybody else find this fellow odd?
Absolutely.
I don't like the way his demeanor is, and the way he talks to me. It makes me kind of want to get a little dicey, if you know what I'm saying. And I kind of grow my claws out a little bit, and my eyes change. And Tyrol, kind of like looking at Tyrol and Blandis. Obviously, not letting like Yi see it, even though she's on my shoulder, so she can't really see it. But like,
Oh, bro, she's oblivious. She don't know what's going
You
on.
haven't even got to the best
She's
part
probably
of this character
looking.
yet.
She's probably looking all around and looking at shit like.
so like yeah, just kind of like showing off, like almost like hey, I just kind of want to tear this guy's throat out, kind of thing. And they kind of like yeah, all right, cool,
Actually, as he does that, Blandis' hand sneaks down to his battle axe, just so it's there.
Oh,
So-
you mean like you just kind of like tap on your battle axe, almost
Yeah,
like
it's like-
in agreement, like
or
yeah, I
like-
just kind of want to lop this dude's head off. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, Blandis. All right, dog. We on the same page. I see you, dog.
Yee's
Alright.
gonna kind of look around and she's gonna mutter to herself, "Out to write a tune about this."
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh dear. You're not a singer,
Oh,
are
like-
you?
Sounded like you said tuna about this.
What? Oh, I love tuna.
Oh dear.
Trent, I hate you and I love you all at the same time. And
Do you have some sort of short-term memory loss?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh dear Jesus.
so, okay, so you're going up the stairs and you guys are doing this. And you guys go
Oh my
into
God.
the main part of this keep. And he leads you up to this big door. It's got 2 guards out front. And you notice everybody here is wearing essentially full plate with white cloth coverings, like the Templars would wear, right? The Crusade Templars.
Right. Yeah.
But it's got the
Vestments.
yeah, their vestments are over the top. He then knocks on the door. You can see him. He goes 1, 2, 3, and then he opens the door. And he walks in and he goes, "My lady, I present the adventures from Distaria as the Raven had said." And he like bows really low and backs out, closes the door as you guys walk in. And what you guys see sitting at the edge, like as you guys walk in, is this woman.
Ooh. Hello, Kate Beckinsale.
Dark hair.
Jennifer.
Dark hair.
That's Kate Beckinsale.
Pale skin.
Mm. Mhm.
You could see like behind her is this kite shield and a flail, a double-headed flail, right behind her. She's sitting there, and you could tell like she just kind of waved him away. And she looks at you and goes, "Welcome. Welcome to Outerwood. I am the mayor, as you would call it, of this holy city. We are the holy city of Astrai. We got word that you are coming here with parchment over seeking aid for the elves. Wasn't much else written. Could you explain what is going on?" "Oh, sorry. My name is Lady Besk. I am Menace Besk, the High Cleric here. And what is all of your names? And we shall..."
Lady Besk, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Telerian Wastewraith of Irluma and the Staffswell Wood Monastery. I bid you adieu. Also, just to stop you right there, we were told to give this scroll not to you, but to the king in Delhaven. So, if you don't mind, I believe we should keep this as need-to-know basis as possible, and I would like to request your permittance to leave the town and move on to Delhaven to deliver the message as told.
She goes, "Ah, yes." She then snaps her fingers. A servant comes out, hands her a parchment, hands it to him, and she points to you guys, and he hands you a rolled up scroll, basically. And if you were to read it, it is from the capital stating that they want Besk here to investigate what you guys had and to determine whether or not you should travel to Delhaven or not.
Okay, so basically we're heading back to Grobclaw to go get more pieces of battlement, and then I'm just
No,
kidding.
No.
Gotta make more
when did you
drawings
go
of what we
to-
saw, get more pieces of tattoo and everything like that, and shave it off people's legs and stuff. I'm sorry.
Anyways, and now she's like, as you can see, they got word of you coming here. The king sees many people for many problems, and he wants me to make sure that you coming there is actually worth a spot in being able to have audience with the king about this issue. It's not that he doesn't trust Destaria, it's just over the last, so many years, Destaria has kind of fallen out of favor with lies and great other things.
If I do say so, if they've kept their distance this long, they're reaching out now. Don't you think this would be something of urgent nature?
And they've reached out before. I don't know all the details.
All right,
But
Lady
the
Besk.
king-
Lady Besk, please. Here, I give you this. Would we have the sword wrapped in all the
Mm-mm.
banners and stuff?
No. So what you guys have
Why not?
is because they needed to send actual evidence to the king. Which
well,
was
we need to
what
send
was-
actual evidence to the fucking king. I mean,
No, so
I know what you're saying. I'm just joking. Yeah, go ahead. I got you.
what's on the document basically is all the clans that you guys had found, what their symbols are, everything else, and then there's like a description from the captain of the guard and the captain of the ship of the items presented by your party,
Got you.
and it has a description of the original party that went there.
So I say to Tural, like in secret, just kind of like over my shoulder, whispering, I don't necessarily like humans, so I don't know what to think of this lady. But what do you think? Do you think we should show her? I mean, I don't think there's.
I don't trust this situation.
I don't either. We were almost dragged here by a man who is shady as hell, and brought in front of this woman who, she has shown documentation, but it makes me nervous.
Documentation can be forged very easily.
Indeed.
Our directions were clearly to go to Delhaven.
Agreed. Blandis, your thoughts?
I
Let's
think we could tell her.
Let's
about
also
more.
include the new party members. I know we don't 100% trust them, but yet, you know what I mean? He and Amaris.
Well, Yee's on my shoulder,
Yeah.
so she can definitely chime in at any point, because
Oh yeah, she's listening. She's listening. She's thinking. And
It's like her head's like leaned in off his shoulder.
literally
type of thing.
over Telerian's head, his ponytail's pushed to the side, just what? And she's actually, you know what? She's gonna pull back and she's gonna hop down from his shoulder and approach the lady and basically oh god, this is gonna go bad. I didn't think this through. She's going to say, "Madam, can I have a moment?"
She looks down and goes, very well.
And he's going to sort of walk over to the corner of the room with her, I presume. You know, I doubt they're going to step out or anything like that.
No, they're gonna sit right where she is because that's
Okay.
how she is.
I got you. You cool if I pull some shit out my ass, Reaper? Or do you have something planned?
I mean, honestly, I don't care all that much. Here we go. That's what I needed. Go ahead.
My church sent me here to guide these gentlemen throughout their journey. If I've been sent out, clearly it is of great importance. And if their orders say that they must bypass you, then unfortunately they must. I hope you could understand. The Church of Talos has instructed me very strictly not to allow any interference.
So you follow Talos. Well, if you would know your place here and you know your religions, the god of Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice, as I am the head cleric of, you would know that we deal in all business running through our town to Delhaven. And as I provided you with a documentation of the capital saying they wanted us to inspect the evidence before going such, you will not make it through my town until I see this evidence to be sent to Delhaven. I have been very polite in bringing you here, sending my personal servant to come fetch you from the docks.
I don't think he was very polite, personally, but
He probably was very scared. Because if he tends to get in trouble a lot.
and personally, I don't think you're very polite. But you shout demands at, and we were given specific instructions of what to do, and you seem as though you don't care, and I don't much like that.
I was gonna ask, can we even hear Yi and Bess?
It's a pretty
Besk.
big chamber. Yeah,
So
it's
we're
best.
able to hear this.
Yeah.
Madam, all that I ask is that on behalf of the Elven Kingdoms, on behalf of their king, and on behalf of my people and my church, that regardless of your standing and you're dealing with these business, whatever should happen moving forward, we are still allowed to accompany our scrolls as we've been given this.
I'm not trying to
mission
take your
personally.
scrolls. I'm here to inspect them and give them back. If I deem them noteworthy, you will be able to leave Adderwood and go to Delhaven.
Very well. Gentlemen, show her the scroll for Delhaven, please. She makes no mention of these other scrolls, only of the one.
Give me a second.
I looked at Terrell. Can I sense any ulterior motive?
You want to
Sure.
do an investigation check?
I would love
see if
to.
she's loved you.
That's
Yeah,
what
go
I
for it.
wanted. That's yeah. I want to do one as well.
Oh,
Then go
yeah.
for it. Let everybody roll. Anybody else want to do it while we're rolling?
V, do you want to? Is Emerys is just standing there stoically? Does she want to do anything?
Oh! Almost a 20.
Almost a 20.
Investigation B.
Foundry robbed me again.
Give her a moment. There we go.
That's fine.
Oh, that was a 19.
Nine.
Nine.
In other words, that's what
Um,
Reaper's about to say to us. 999.
No. Talarian, you would understand that she is being 100% honest with you. There is, you sense no foul play, you sense no lying, no nothing.
I reach out my hand towards Terrell to see if he'll hand me the scroll.
You tell me that you.
No, I just
Sense no-
I like you would see my demeanor and kind of me reaching out towards you as like kind of like a, hey, I trust her. Let's just fucking get this over with so we can move, be on our way.
I'm glad we rolled for investigation like this because I was about to do something insane. Okay. I
You
handed you
need
the
to
scroll.
tell what were you going to do?
I was gonna roll an intimidation check and go from there.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
She is immune to fear and intimidation. She is a beacon of courage. This woman
Yeah, she's the leader
would
of the
laugh.
fucking. She's the leader of the fucking people that stormed the fucking beach at Upclod.
Baral doesn't care for your gods or your goddesses.
Just saying.
Well, I'm shocked nobody has said anything about Grop Claude and this order.
We'll get there.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Listen,
I'm shocked.
listen. I don't like this bitch and the way she coming at me right now, bro. So I'm trying to deal with the matter at hand.
I'm trying
this
to
bitch
not
about to
give
get
her
the
as much
smackdown.
information as possible. All right, I give Telerian a scroll.
So Telerian walks up to Lady Besk and goes to hand her the scroll, and as she touches it, I maintain a firm grip on it for a second, making eye contact with her, and then release it.
Okay.
Not necessarily like an intimidation check, but almost like you're not the only bad bitch in town kind of thing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. She gets it, and she undoes it. She unfrills it basically, and there's like a page for each orc tribe rolled up in here, and so she looks at the first one, she looks at the second one, and then she's looking at them, and then she looks at. Give me a second, because I gotta remember which one.
The Grim Reapers.
No.
What's up?
So, she stops at one, and she looks it over and she chuckles. This one. Yes, we've had dealings with the Axebone tribe. The Berserkers are fierce and fearless. In fact, we've dealt with them recently. And she rolls it back up, pulls it in there, hands the scroll back to you. Very well.
What do you mean you dealt with them recently?
Oh, a couple weeks ago, we went to Gropclod and, how should I put this? Beat the shit out of them.
I know we were there. Not while you were beating the shit out of them, but we were on the island and saw the carnage you have left behind. What
were you doing? I'm sorry. What were you doing on the southeastern cove?
Getting the information that you have you had in your hand. We were sent there to retrieve this information, and while we were there, the first time we escaped this island, we lost a companion. And I'm hoping that maybe where we have failed to find him, maybe you've succeeded. His name is Drovan Grimdemir.
She then immediately looks at you, almost not angrily, but she's like stoic, like that what is that from Jumanji, the Rock's character, what is that called, that searing gaze or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? That
No.
I haven't seen the new Jumanji.
No, it's from the first one, the one with the Rock, the first.
I haven't
There's
seen-
two.
Yeah, he hasn't
Okay.
seen
First
it, yeah.
Jumanji.
Yeah. I don't remember. I watched.
Anyway, she's just got this look, and she's looking at you. He helped you get off the island the first time.
Indeed, he did.
Oh. She taps the scroll, hands it out to you, gets up and turns and starts walking to the side room. And she gets to the door, she opens it, she goes, "Well, come on." And she walks through the door. Do you follow?
All you hear is the tip taps of Yee's clawed feet following behind it.
Yeah.
I follow.
I definitely follow.
Okay, I need everybody to deafen themselves except for Grim, because me and Grim need to have a quick chat. And then I'll have you guys come back here in just a minute.
Which character is going to survive? Okay.
Yeah. Stormclaw falls into a lava pit.
All right, go ahead and deafen for me real quick. There you go. Thanks, hamster. Okay, Grim.
Yeah.
Jovan's alive.
Yeah.
And-
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cheer on camera.
But so he's alive, and you guys are getting ready to meet him, and I need you to talk about how after you stormed the beach full of orcs and they got the party got pushed away, almost immediately after the fog settled in, the ships of Torm appeared, like teleported in with the fog, it seemed like, and rushed the beach behind him, almost as in like Morden had called the closest good paladins and clerics to help him in his time of need.
Okay.
And we can hopefully play off each other. And
Gotcha.
you good with that?
Oh yeah. I'll fucking
Okay.
I'll live it up.
Okay. All right. Trent.
B, get Trent back.
Eh.
There you go.
Okay.
Stoop.
Okay. So you guys start walking in, and two of you wouldn't recognize him, but you guys walk through the door, and Drovan
3.
is
Well, 2.5.
two. Well, I said two wouldn't
Right.
know who he is. You guys walk in, and Drovan is sitting in a bed. He's laying in a bed with wounds. He's got one arm wrapped up. He's in his vestments, and we'll say he's sitting on his bed. And Drovan would then see 3 out of the 5 that he knew. And so Grim, so she goes, I believe this is the Drovan you speak of.
It is indeed is the Drovan we speak of. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you did for us. And I kind of motion like to Blandis and Terrell. And kind of like I step aside because I mean this guy was, kind of looking for me. I mean like, so I kind of step back, after thanking him.
Droven. It is good to see that. It is good to see that you are alive still, my friend.
Oh, just barely, but yeah, I've seen better days, but so have those orcs, am I right? Oh, God.
Stop coughing up blood.
Oh, that's not blood. That's blood, sausage, and whiskey.
That's canon.
Terrell's gonna walk up closer to his bed. He's gonna put a hand on his shoulder. And
What you did back there, I thank you for. Although it was filled with nothing but stupidity. Thank you.
Well, anything I could do to make you pissed off suits me just fine.
Terrell's gonna walk away. Terrell was genuine about that.
Hey there, big boy. Long time no see.
Blandis does the same with the shoulder, but slightly harder.
Ah, careful, big boy. I'm not exactly full health here. I'm down
you
to
were
like
dead.
2 HP.
I thought you were dead.
Well, I guess I'm glad to disappoint you.
I'm
So-
upset I wasn't at your side when it happened, but I'm glad you're here.
It was it's the weirdest thing. It's just like divine power took over, and it's like there was somebody telling me exactly what I had to do.
We kind of saw. We kind of saw.
But no, I did a prayer, and I never expected to happen what happened. It was the craziest thing. I was there by the dock and I saw the cat. And, by the way, where's the cat and your horned friend? Are they okay?
They're fine. I'm gonna leave them on Oshkara.
Okay. Good. I'll have to go visit them soon. But I saw them on the dock and you know, I just turned around and I saw this horde of orcs coming at me and I just was like, I gotta stop this. I can't allow my friends to be hurt. And I pulled out my hammer and I made the prayer. And I called to Moradin and I said, you know, by my beard, I can't let this happen. And for some reason, like, the wind began to blow and like this fog set in. It was crazy. And as I dropped my hammer, the shockwave shot out. You know, I turned around for a brief second just to check and see where you guys were, and the wind was taking you away into the fog, and as you disappeared, it's almost as like I didn't see you fully disappear, and there were like 10 ships there, and they were all members of the Torm, and they were there to help me, as almost as if Moradin himself had called his nearest allies to me to just rid and cleanse this port. And it was one of the most magnificent things I've ever seen. And Lady Besk, excuse me, I'm still a little inebriated, drank a little too much whiskey, trying to numb the pain. Lady Besk.
She chuckles.
Well, excuse me, lady, you know I like a tall lady like yourself. Lady Besk and her knights, they stormed the beach, they helped me, and in the end had to carry me away. Couldn't walk under my own power. Seems that Moradin gave me a little too much that I could handle. But here I lay.
So she walks up, puts a hand on the back of, like, you know, like in the middle of his back, and she goes, it was strange. We were out on a patrol with all of our ships, and we heard the prayer echoing across the sea. We all grabbed our weapons as we heard it, and as soon as we did, we vanished and appeared inside the cove. Saw the orcs, and we charged without hesitation. As being followers of Torm, the beacon of courage and bravery, we stormed that beach for our fellow clergymen.
Aye, they did. I couldn't
And
be
then
more
when that was
thankful.
done, we had the orcs running with the tails between their legs, and we scooped up our dear Droven here, took him back to Adderwood, and he's been mending ever since.
And much fatter, I might say. The food here is delicious. If you guys get a chance to try that blood sausage, I recommend it. It's a little gamey at first, but man, the flavor is just right there.
Yeah, once you get some Dak Daniels in, yeah, everything's good.
Oh yeah, the Dark Daniels, it's the best. You know they brew it right here in Adderwood. I didn't know that.
It's the brew of the gods, as they say.
Oh, it might be. That Dark Daniels. He's a feisty fella.
So then, she looks at Drovan and goes, Drovan, you still need rest. We will leave you be. They have important business. And she motions for you guys to leave the room, and she follows. As you guys go out, she then sits at her desk and goes, my apologies for being so rude. I did not realize that you were friends of Drovan. Drovan is done many great things for this temple alone, even though he is not a follower of Torm himself. So he is a very dear friend, almost a mentor to some. You guys will be outfitted with horses and rations for your road. You still have a couple days ride from here to Dalhaven, and this is very important, and you need to leave immediately. I know you just got here, and you probably need to rest.
Thank you,
But
milady.
if this is true, and there are this many orcs coming our way, or even to Destaria, all I need to know, and we need to get as many kingdoms behind us as possible. I will meet you there. I will be taking other means. And she then writes some things down on a piece of paper, and you can say whatever you want as she's writing it down.
Would you like to ride horseback with me?
No, I don't do the whole red glowing eyes.
I think he really wants you to ride bareback.
You said anything.
Suppose she would admire his courage there.
No, she can sense his alignment, and she does not approve.
Yeah, that's something I didn't check.
While she's doing her thing, you guys see Talarian kind of sneak away and talk into the room where Droven was, and they have a private conversation. Obviously, I'm not going to have it because it's me, myself, and I.
No. Okay, well then Reaper needs to have it then.
Unless he wants it to stay private.
We could do that
It could
later.
it could be like an after the rolls thing, because I'm not going to sit here and role play talking to myself. Okay.
Well, he's saying I could play Droven for that, but
I was gonna say only because he knows what part of whatever needs to be said. That's all.
Yeah, but what needs to be said is strictly in my head. It's not like so I.
Oh.
It's
we could talk about it later.
Yeah, it's something that I'll talk to you guys about. Like Talarian will actually talk to you guys about it.
So, if there's nothing else, you guys will be given horses, all relative in size for each party member. So a war horse for Blandis that'll carry his weight, basically like stallions for Talarian and Tyrol, and
The
then
fine has to be black.
A fucking Clydesdale for Blandis.
yeah, pretty much. And you guys set off.
Emerise and Yi will probably share a horse. Since
I
she's
will
so
name mine
small.
Shadowmere.
Okay. You guys are given horses, and you guys leave immediately.
My horse's name is Biscuit.
Mine's name is Clubby.
No, it's not.
Why not? Clubby's
so
a great
as,
name.
As
I love Clubby.
You guys, let me see here.
Maris, what is your horse's name?
I'm sharing the horse with her.
What did you call it?
Cloppy.
Cloppy?
Cloppy.
Yeah, like clop, 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 clop.
Yeah.
Oh my
You know, like the
goodness.
coconut shells?
Yes,
There
like
you
the
go.
coconut shells.
My horse is actually Emerise. She's just walking. She's walking behind you guys with coconut shells and clacking them together.
Oh my goodness.
Wouldn't she be
Honey
flying
Python
behind
style.
us? No, just kind of like hovering, like
Flying is hard work, man.
almost like
So-
Zazu on like. You know,
Reaper's
Lion
talking.
Sorry.
So no, you're fine. So you guys end up pushing on. You guys are getting outside of Wood, and you guys are, you know, it's about a 2-day ride. So you guys get about here, and I need perception checks from everybody.
Oh no.
It's never good when the DM wants a perception check.
12.
20.
Good job, Yeet.
Emerise got 22.
22.
Oh, look
Terrell
at
got
y'all.
20.
Which
Like
means
everyone.
mine is gonna be a natty 1.
Oh!
Opposite end of the
Damn.
spectrum. What?
Blandis
So-
having a bad perception check as always.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not that bad though. It's not as bad as his normal.
It's better
ones.
than he normally does.
Everyone
yeah.
else got 20 or above.
So
I mean, sorry.
you guys, so with the natural 20 and everybody else rolled really, really, really well, you guys then see. Give me. Oh, I never. Okay. So you guys see 3 figures on the sides of the road, and they look like this.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
A lot of knives.
And we will see you guys next week
Oh, dude.
on the Follow the Lord.
We called it.
I called
3
it.
of them.
3 of them.
Yeah, which means
Only
there's probably
3.
more we don't see.
Only 3 that you see.
Y'all aren't ready for Yi.
Oh my god. I know Amaris is supposed to be like a badass,
Either
but
they're-
those look scary.
Either there's a lot of them, or these suckers are badasses.
Oh man.
You see 3, and yeah. So I want to thank everyone for being here. I was going to cut this a lot shorter, but you know it's a pretty normal episode.
Oh yeah.
So
3 hours 20 minutes. That's awesome.
I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. This was an RP session.
Oh, I loved it. Every moment of it.
But I think we've covered a lot of ground in this session. Met some people. Droven's still alive for everybody.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw that coming. I wasn't gonna kill Droven off. Droven is a fucking awesome character, and yeah. So thank you for coming out here tonight for the live stream. If you're on the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying it. Give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. If you guys enjoyed it, tell us what you liked. Let's start. What characters do you guys like? Do you guys like Talarian, Tyrell? Like, let's start trying to get you guys to. What do you like about these characters?
What do you don't like?
Sure. Good, bad.
The good, the bad, the
I
ugly.
can't English today.
Oh, you can't English? Okay, you're not English.
Can I take a fried rice?
Oh, the pork fried rice, the better. Not chicken fried
Actually,
rice.
pork.
Why is that British?
No, I didn't mean to do that. I couldn't think of
I did. I
will
heard it too. I
say-
wanted to say it.
I will
Droven
say-
sunk in again.
I love the fact that we had Bee and Hamster RP the most tonight out of every
Double hand high
episode,
five.
and that was amazing. Thank you very much.
was
for
good.
that. You guys
Yes.
coming out of your shells and getting more of your characters out there for the audience. Because let's be honest, I'm sure that everybody wants to know more about Blandis.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
a Goliath. He's always been this like stoic, like, I don't talk much. And now he's like, you're involved in decisions, and I thought this was a great night. Bee's new character and Trent's new character. Thank you for lightening the voice, Trent.
Thank you. God. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
I planned the entire time to start it real stupid and then dumb it down. So don't worry.
Okay.
That was intentional.
I will say that your original voice kind of almost would have made sense because of it being bird-like.
Oh, that's why I did it. But then I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that for a couple episodes even. Plus, who knows? Maybe this character will end up sticking around longer than we realize,
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see on future episodes of The Fall of Lalorah and see where this story keeps going. We're getting ready to get into another fight, so stay tuned for that. We're going to see what Yi and I'm going to have to get used to Bee's
Emery's.
Emery's.
is
I
going
need
to be
put
able to
notes
do.
somewhere.
Pretty excited. We went from, like I said earlier, a kinda healer to no healer to 2 healers, a druid and a cleric. So we'll catch you guys next time. We love y'all. You guys all have a great night or day.
Bye.
Later.
Love you. Kisses.
And we're
And he
done.
ruins it again.
Uh-huh.